with the Viva Vendetta. E is the letter when you put it all together. We about to get cheddar. Dave got picks and he turning out tricks. Pimp slapping like Mike in Clash of the Titans. Medusa won't look this way, cause we already stoned. It's piss from Dave, yeah, I'm gone. And it's R.I.P. to the boogies. R.I.P. to the boogies. R.I.P. to the boogies. R.I.P. to the boogies. Together with Euro Sports Bets, yeah, the twins, they be checking in. Stacking up, green is the scene that you're stepping in. Winning is a trend and we stay making dollars. Nerd talk with the sports bet scholars. Yeah, Mike M, picks from Dave, Earl Sports Bets. This is Nerd Talk, motherfuckers.
Hello, I'm Dave, and that is Dan, and this is Nerd Talk, live betting edition. If you didn't know, now you know, but most of you know. And we're here to win money. I would say we're hot. You know what? It's so hard to keep track. People have tried. People are like, oh, well, every new person that comes on the show, because we invite new people all the time. Oh, Dave, like, we're going to keep track and blah, blah, go do it. That's why live shows don't do it. But I'm just going to go out on a limb and say we're up money. A lot of you guys weren't here in the very beginning. We ran hot when it was just me, Nick, and Mike. Remember when Nick and Mike used to come on the show all the time? I remember that. Seemed like so far ago that my two buddies used to come on the show all the time, but they got busy doing other things. But either way, when we were doing that, the Blackhawks were killing it. And it seems like every night the Blackhawks, the Vegas nights, we were fucking killing it. But we kill it all the time. I'm just kind of reminiscing about the beginning. But either way, I was thinking to myself, all these shows out there, all these things that are going on, and how much I love the group of people and the chat included in this group, because I'm involved in other places. You've seen me. Maybe you haven't seen me. I'm in other groups. I have other friends, other places. They're outside of this little circle, and this is the best by far. The best cappers, the realest people, the people that aren't in it for the bullshit, that aren't fooled by bullshit, not yelling and smiling and always winning. Oh, I'm yelling and I'm smiling and I have these parlays and all. No. I'm a certain type of person. I'm frank. Some people don't like it. But I'll tell you what right now. I'm real and I win. That's what I like about this group. That's what I like about Dan. That's my rant for the fucking day. Dan, how are you?
Good, mate. I woke up. It's early here. It's 10 a.m. I was up at fucking 7:30 this morning. Getting ready for a big fucking day of gambling. So Euros kicked off last night. I cashed my first bet of the year with Kai Havertz to score. He scored. So
wait a minute. I missed it. Germany played?
Yeah, Germany played this morning.
Oh, I was going to put a parlay together, and it would have fucking won.
So they won 5-1 in that game. I reckon a lot of people would have bet both teams to score no in that game, because it was an own goal by Germany. So I don't think a lot of people expect
that. Fucking pisses me off. I've been so hot at these stupid parlays we've been putting together. All the fucking stupid. Honestly, stupid. This one's a legitimate because I like the Euros. I follow international soccer. I was going to do Germany and Italy together, and you said no. I guarantee you it hits. I guarantee you Italy wins. And Germany wins.
These little parlays, JW, like little 2-leg ones that are like, when they get together, like plus 100.
You evolve as a capper. One of the things I've done is I do 2-leg parlays for even money. Something I've said since the beginning I wanted to play around with. It's happened. I did it with Indian cricket. This was one that I was going to give out. Totally forgot about it. Didn't bet it, obviously. Got lost of time. Anyways, I'm on these 2-leg fucking dingers. But let's get our next guest in. Another talking about real motherfuckers and people that are to the point and don't bullshit but win. And he's fucking young. If I was as good at sports betting, these three people are gonna fucking take over the world. I'm telling you right now. Billy Briz, who's not that young anymore, he's 26. Fucking Nick Earl is 23, and this guy who's younger than them. If I was them, I'd be a millionaire right now. Guaranteed. But anyways, we'll bring him on. You know him, you love him. From some fucking where in the Midwest, no one knows. Cam, what's up, dude?
What up?
Easy, what's going on, bro?
That's high praise there.
No, it's not. The parlay. Me saying all parlays. There's this sickness that's happening on live streams where people are like, oh, I'm going to take this parlay. I'm going to take this parlay. I'm going to take this parlay. And no one's keeping track. you give, and then you celebrate when it hits. Oh my God, I hit a plus 800. Well, that's good. I'm all for people winning. But what about the other? First of all, if the last 5 parlays they've given out in the last 2 shows, did they bet them all? Okay, so that's the first question mark. Let's say that's a yes. How many hit? It's just it's a perception of excitement, and I'm just not that guy. I'm a real guy. I chink away every single day. That's why this year's been really slow. But you'll see me. I win a quarter unit.
That's what the books do, Dave. The books all do that.
No shit. So people like, Dave, why don't you take bigger bets? No. My ROI is over 5%. That's the mark. 5% is the mark of an above average capper. That's where it's at. It's been that way for 2.5 years. But it's not even to pat myself on the back. I'm just saying this is a warning. These guys are real. There's a lot of bullshit out there, okay? And this week has put things in perspective with events that have happened, with people that are real and people that aren't, and people on here are real. And if you don't think so, you can get fucked. If you do think so, you can stick around. I don't give a fuck anymore. Anyways.
Up, Amsterdam.
We got a game in 30 minutes. I do want to get this out, though. I'm on the Brewers. I haven't had a Brewer bet all year. I stopped halfway through last year, and here's the deal, boys. I got it at minus 132. It's at over minus 160 now. I knew this would happen. Hunter Green is a fade right now. He's on the fade list right now. I don't care if it wins or it doesn't. I feel good about this bet. And I got CLV, so the fucker's going to lose. I got 30 cents. I mean, what's 30? I got 25%. I'm not talking about, I got a quarter of the entire odds in my favor towards my way. Okay? It's going to lose, but I bet the Brewers. That's the big news. That's it. If you guys don't listen to any other play, it's the Brewers, whether it wins or loses. That's the big thing for the night. Dave has fucking figured it out. I told you this week has enlightened me. I'm enlightened this week. Speaking of enlightened, you know what bodhisattvas are? That's a step down from actually, I think, wasn't Buddha a bodhisattva? Anyways, you know anything about Buddhism? There's bodhisattvas, and they're really fucking smart, and they know a lot of shit. And this guy is kind of like that with sports betting. So you're a bodhisattva. If you don't know what that is, you think it's a fucking diss. It's not. It's actually a super compliment. And I'm just wasting time to find his intro. Here it is.
I wanna be like Mike. Pow!
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 What's up, Bodie?
I'm gonna yell. I'm gonna give some parlays. I'm gonna do it all tonight. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it.
I get in here before it gets to be butts to nuts, boys. I want to spend a little time with you fellas here. Let's go.
Let's do it. I didn't know if there were other streams going on because they've done every game, but I'm assuming Jose was going to the game, so I didn't think maybe there was a stream. I don't know.
I don't know what them boys are doing. That is on them. I'm pretty sure they're going out in person for the game. So
I think so too. Yeah.
Have fun with that. Speaking of butts to nuts, right? But what do we got, boys? What's going on here tonight?
He knows it.
And Googie, what up?
What up?
It's fucking your Euros started overnight, Mike. So I'm pretty much feel like I'm gonna put myself in a straitjacket for the next 2 weeks, and that's my job is to cap the Euros for the next 2 weeks. So that's what I'm doing. Locked in.
Go time. I like it.
I'm on the Brewers with you too, Dave. I got the run line though.
Yeah, that was a question. I take it. My numbers are only the biggest thing was Hunter Green. I don't have a black book that's as intensive as Sharpie's, but I have my list of bet on and fade pitchers. Hunter Green's on it. He's barely on it, but he's on it. And what better time? I thought it was kind of low. The Brewers at home with how they've been playing, and my fucking crystal ball was right, and now it's 160 something. So I don't know. Bet the -1 if you do that. If you want to bet it, or don't bet it. I wouldn't bet it now, to tell you the truth. I wouldn't bet 160. Screw that.
Well, I told you I'm going to yell and I'm going to give some parlays, Dave. I got one for you guys.
We'll go for it then.
It's going to be the Minnesota Twins, the Milwaukee Brewers, the under 9 in the Texas game, and the Arizona game under 9, and the Texas Rangers. Rangers under 9, Milwaukee, Minnesota, 13-1. Get that cash, boys.
I would say I wish you luck on it. I have a bet that's on the other side in it, but if I don't win, you should win.
Let me guess. You are on the over in the Arizona game.
Mm-mm.
No. Well, then you're fading the Rangers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. I'm fading Heaney. Heaney's a weenie. That's what I'm doing.
Heaney.
Big O, what's up? Dale Fick, what's up? What's up, guys? What else is going on that we should talk about? Because we'll talk about this basketball game. We still got a little time.
The USA cricket was postponed. USA Island cricket was postponed overnight, so that game will be going off today, I guess. There's we got AFL later for the D-Gens if people want to keep gambling later on. We got NRL, AFL, we got Euros tonight. There's heaps more baseball games to bet as well. We got a few more baseball games. And yeah, now I'm just trying to figure out where my mind's at for this Boston Mavericks game. What I'm looking at today. Am I going to jump back on Gafford? Am I going to ride Lively again? I don't know. So,
well, let's talk about that. I'll give out my only other baseball play that hasn't gone off. I'm sweating the Yankees run line out. Phillies. I have the Phillies too. I'm also on the Tigers, and that makes me feel uneasy because someone else I respect a lot, his big play, his video, and all of that was on the Astros. So, but I'm on the Tigers, and that's it. That's all I want to say about that. I don't want to go. I don't want to go in. I mean, I hate a play that I have that's a premium or a play that made my list. Let's just say that a play that I bet that's against someone I really respect's like favorite play of the day. You know?
Yeah.
That's what we do. Anyway, fuck it. Let's get into this basketball game. We got some time to talk about it. I'll go last. I really like one of my plays.
One thing I've just noticed on the books, just quickly before we kick into it, is Daniel Gafford's rebounds is crazy. For 6 rebounds, it's plus 140 for 6 plus.
You need to stop flipping a coin because this is the coin that you're doing, Dan. The Lively on one side and Gafford on the other. You don't know which one's gonna be the guy that hits it.
I've been picking the right guy.
I know, but you're gonna get. Well, I guess you won't get burnt because the series is gonna be over tonight. But you've been lucky.
So yeah, I've been lucky. But that's the duo that I've been looking at the whole series, and even the last series, I was looking at those two guys the whole time.
Well, let's do this. We'll start with Cam, then we'll go to Mike, and then we'll go because you're still figuring it out. If whatever you guys want to give. If you don't want to give it, it's fine. But there's a big basketball game on, and it's going to be the last one that we're going to have for the year. So tell us how we're going to win money.
All right. Well, before this Astros game starts, I'm on I'm on Scoobles, strikeouts. It was a bit juicy. It was 5.5 though. I like the number. And I'm also on Peralta 7.5. I got that at I think even money.
Okay.
But for this basketball game, I'm back on Kyrie's points. I got that at 24.5. And I'm on Lively's rebounds at 7.5.
Yeah.
And I didn't take any sides. I'm torn on the side. I kind of think Boston just sweeps them, but I think I'm just gonna stick to them 2 props unless we find something live.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Mike, I know you just did your show, and I always feel bad making you repeat stuff. Anything you want to give out for the NBA game or anything, the floor is yours.
These Baltimore City Connect jerseys got to be the worst fucking. These can't be their City Connect jerseys. These got to be the Pride jerseys, right? I mean, these are fucking worst jerseys I've ever seen.
With the rainbows on the side.
They're fucking horrible. I can't believe this is. Toronto's got some 6 City Connect jerseys, but these fucking guys, what are we doing here? Yeah, I took the under in this game. Shout out to LJ. I know he says this first quarter over. This one came down to a couple of factors. 22-0 spot to the under for the Mavericks tonight. Specifically on the Mavericks side, being to the under in that case, and I'm going to ride with it there. I think that's a good look for this total full game. Now, can it start off hot and heavy? Sure. Where do the Celtics fall, or where do the Mavericks fall apart? The third quarter. They come out of the locker room and they're just fucking gassed. Maybe it's because Jason Kidd only thinks there's 40 minutes in the game. Maybe he thinks that they're supposed to be playing 10-minute quarters and not 12-minute quarters. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but I jumped in on the same game parlay as well. I got Luka over 32.5. I know he needs a wheelchair to get in the game, but once he gets in there and takes the needle, I expect him to get rolling. I got the Celtics plus 1.5. Lively's I fucked this up. Lively's rebounds, 8+ rebounds for Lively, and then Tatum under 27.5 points is around 14-1. So that's the way I am opting to get paid. Frankly, I could care less about this game. This fucking NBA, I can't wait for this season to be over. Personally,
fuck the Celtics.
Yeah.
Dan, do you have a bet yet? Or are you still looking?
I'm still perusing, man. Yeah.
Well, something someone said made me feel real good because I am on the same play. And I will obviously have hinted at it. I think the Celtics beat them. I said that with or without Kristaps. With Kristaps, it would have been done. They're just a better team. Go ahead.
Apparently, Kristaps is on a minutes limit tonight.
He is, but he's a non-factor. He's not this. It's not what I thought before. I thought I potentially could be the most. He would have been the most important piece to either team, in my opinion. They can't guard him. There's no answer for him. But either way, it is what it is. But even in a closeout game, we're gonna see Jason Tatum get outshined by someone. Jason Tatum is that guy that we all think he is. Well, here's the deal. We'll see, right?
Not all think he is. I've been saying since game one he's a pile of dog shit in these big
I've been
games.
saying for 3 seasons, Mike. I'm with you. I'm on the under 27.5. I put it on Dub Club. I sent it out to Billy. Billy and I were texting about it. Whether he wants to or not, he's not going to hit that. That's his threshold right there. Is 26 to 28 points. He's not a Go ahead.
He's such a bag of dog shit that despite him and his triple-double numbers, and even after we're saying like he was still the favorite to be the MVP of the champion, guy's a pile of shit. Even better that's going in your favor there, Dave, is such a pile of shit that somehow he put up 31 points the last game, and now he's in a situation where he disappears. Where is he? Where is he? He just came off of balling out there. What a great spot for this guy to disappear and go fuck off.
Well, and here's another thing too.
Now 18 points.
Yeah, it might be under 20, but here's the deal. Here's both forks in the road. Here's both ways it's going to go. The one is it's odd. Okay, let's say the Celtics take their foot off the gas. They're going to rest. They know they're going to bring it back to Boston. Blah blah blah. Okay, in that scenario, Tatum doesn't need to go off, right? So I even go a step further. Even if they're all jacked up to close this out, which by the way, you should be. I don't give a fuck where you're at. You tell Mike, you take Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant or LeBron James. Hey, I want to finish this at home. Fuck that. I want to win now. I want to kill you. I want to stomp on your throat. Even if that's his mentality, which it's not because he's a weenie, but even if it is his mentality, he's not capable of being that guy. He's not. Prove me wrong. I've said it for 3 seasons. Prove me wrong.
Still hasn't proved you wrong.
Yeah, let's do it.
Nasty Nate, I don't have a favorite player. I'll give you my favorite.
Kobe Bryant. That's
my
mine.
favorite basketball player. Angel Reese. How about that?
Well, there you go. For probably some perverted reasons, but that's okay.
She's also out there wrecking WNBA titles there with all that scoring that she's been doing. So I'm down with what she's been off to and running, but. No, these guys just don't have fucking. They're low character dudes, poor sportsman dudes. There's just a lot of reasons for me to say that this is a spot where I just don't want to. I'm not a big NBA guy. I don't like these guys. I think it's bad for kids raising up to watch this NBA product because what it's going to see is when they get behind, just quit, just stop playing, just quit,
stop playing defense.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad for youth of America, frankly, and then
here's why and I know Nasty Nate's there, and it's not. I've been on the Celtics, so it's not me bashing the Celtics at all. But here's the deal with the whole Tatum thing. Here's the crux of everything. Okay, so people say, oh, and they're talking about his talent or what they see or one game or a stretch or the season or whatever. They say, oh, he's like top 5. He's a superstar. How many This is why he's not. This is the second time he's had a champion. He's been on the doors of a championship given to him twice. If you go 0-2 with the opportunities that he's had, he's not a superstar. There are guys that blow through and get one chance. Like Dirk got 2 chances. But I think of Dirk as that guy. Like he was there, he had one chance, he did it. Kawhi Leonard was that guy on a shitty ass Raptors team. He got there, he took over. I'm going to say right now, overall, if Tatum doesn't win, if Tatum doesn't have a big night tonight, I'll shut the book. Kawhi Leonard's a better all-time player than Jason Tatum. How about that?
He took over when they won with San Antonio too.
That too. Well, let's run it back. Yeah. We're talking about a guy that basically is checked out in his NBA career, Kawhi Leonard.
He got his 2 rings, he's done.
He said, I got a championship, I got a finals MVP. Fuck all. Well, and granted, I hate that thing, but Tatum, prove me wrong. 40 points. and an MVP, Finals MVP, I'm wrong. 40 points. That's where it's at.
That's what he's gonna have to do to get the Finals MVP. Is probably score like 40 tonight, because I think Jaylen Brown's favored to win it right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Jaylen Brown deserves it. He's the best player on the team.
If Jason Tatum gets MVP, I will stop watching NBA
forever. I sent you the link.
I kind of think it's a gentleman's sweep, but I can't put no more money on Dallas. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm putting my balls on the table. I'm going for a Luka triple-double today. That's my one bet of the day. That's it. I'm just going.
Wow.
He's been getting a lot of bash too in the media.
And he fouled out in the last game. Yeah. I feel like he's just gonna want to fucking put on a show. That's at home. It's a plus 380. I'm putting $50 on that. That's a nice little way to keep my weekend.
380. You never get that with his triple doubles.
But you know.
Did you guys see this? The Phillies just hit a home run in this Baltimore game.
Nice.
And the girl in the stands is fucking chowing down on a cheeseburger, and the fucking ball fell right into her fucking plate. Food everywhere. Fucking splatter platter. Just clean up.
Do we think that chick that got her boobs out is going to be at Game 4? You reckon she's going to wheel the Oilers back in with her boobs, or is that thing's done?
Did you see the girl who was cheering for the Panthers after the Oilers scored?
Yeah,
she had an Oilers jersey on.
She was meant to be there. They had her on a podcast called Spittin' Chicklets, and they asked her, like, "Are your boobs real?" And she's like, "No, they're not real." Like, they had a full interview with her, and they're like, "Will you get the cans out if the boys are down? Will you help the team and get the cans out?" She's like, "Yes, I will." And then she didn't go to the game. She wasn't at the game.
Wow, they had her on the podcast.
Yeah, she was on Spittin' Chicklets, bro. So
Tatum, Pritchard. You know what's funny is I kind of like that too. Tatum's only 26. Well, here's the deal: he could never get a chance again.
Yeah,
listen.
He's been in the league for fucking 8 years.
I'm on the opposite side. So many people lick his nuts. It's not even fucking funny. But anyways, let's get our next guest in here. We'll get his opinion. I already kind of I think I know his opinion on the whole Tatum thing. But either way, NBA expert. I'd consider him an expert because he fucking wins. And he's won here. And he's here. What a great intro. And he's from Houston. And he's my friend.
He's by winning.
Yeah. And, well, yeah. And he's by winning, whatever. Either way, Houston's finest, riding on slabs. LJ, whoa, sorry, I got you. full inhale.
Good, man. How we doing, guys?
Good to see you.
LJ,
what's good, man?
What up?
So, what do you got in this game?
I'm on the over 54.5 first quarter and the under 212 full game. Okay. I think both teams come out, get some points, and then it'll die off in the second half, like it's been doing all three games. So I'm hoping Dallas can win and extend it. I would like to not them get embarrassed on their home court, but hey, Celtics, man, they get hot. It's hard to stop them. So we'll see. But I just want to see if Luka just doesn't say anything to the refs, man. I just want to see a different psychological approach to the game with Luka. Just don't say nothing. Just go out and play. Make everybody think like, damn, he's not saying anything. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? So I would love to see some shit like that.
If he don't say anything, he might start getting the calls. You keep bitching, they ain't finna give you the calls.
You know what? He seems, and there's clips of him yelling and shit and gifs and stuff. He seems frustrated. Like, granted, they're down 3-0, but it's not the same guy. And he's not playing the same, even though his numbers are fine. He doesn't look the same. Remember in the bubble when he'd do that step back three against the Clippers with his knee up, like fucking like Kobe style and fucking drain it from like half court?
Yeah.
It's not happening anymore. He doesn't have that wow factor anymore.
He's hurt. Watch him when he walks
there
in
you
the game. He's fucking hobbling. Literally, it looks like he needs a walker.
Yeah.
And everybody also made a good point. I forgot what show it was on, but he was like, off the top of your head, name the last NBA champion that the best player wasn't both offensive and defensively. You see what I'm saying? Like
LeBron James.
What? Huh?
LeBron James.
No, LeBron played defense, Dave. Come on.
No, you said was both an offensive and defensive player?
Name the last best player on the team that won that wasn't good on both sides.
Wasn't. No, was. I thought you said.
Yeah, wasn't good.
So
it's kind of hard to think about. I mean, Steph Curry, but he gets a pass. He's a guard. He's a small guard, but other than that,
I can't think of one.
What about the 2011 Mavs? You reckon Dirk had the D locked down in that game?
I mean, that could be an outlier.
That was 13 years ago, though.
Yeah, but
that's what I was thinking. I'm trying to think of one. That's the only one I can think of. But that team was full of like the best role players in the NBA. Like that's why they won.
Bunch of vets, yeah.
Yeah, they had like some nasty dudes in that team, bro. That was a good team.
So you have to be defensively in some area to win a championship. You have
because they had an old Jason Kidd who was like, he was shooting threes then. He never shot threes in his career. He was a shit 3-point shooter. And then at the tail end of his career, he was hitting the threes. Like old man game. Slowed it right down.
Hey, I'm on the first 5 over in the Astros-Tigers game too. I just want to put that out there. Over 3.5.
I went back to the 80s. I'm looking at the list. There's not one. Not one. Like, okay, the Nuggets last year. Okay, Golden State in 2022. I will say that Steph actually kind of became not like a shutdown defensive player, but he became a better player. He had to because he got so and less of the focus was that was then the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, the Raptors, Golden State, the Cavs, Golden State, the Spurs, Heat in those years. Mavs, Lakers, Celtics, Spurs, Heat. That was Dwayne Wade's Heat. Spurs, Pistons, Spurs, Lakers, Bulls, Rockets, Bulls. There's not one. There's not one for 25 years.
Well, who was the guy in that Detroit series?
Chauncey Billups and who was the other?
Ben Wallace was the defensive
Hamilton. Ben Wall, both Wallaces, and that was the thing. They were role players. Both of them were more defensive guys.
That's probably the only other team that didn't have that two-way player that was like the star,
But that might be it. But they were so plugged in. I mean,
as far as the first team, at least first team. I don't know if any of those Detroit players were first team All NBA.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're first team All NBA, you're elite offensively and defensively for the most part.
That Piston team and that Mavs team are the only two teams that have won a title on a system.
Yeah.
A real system. You could probably give it to the Spurs too, but they have so many good fucking players.
I'll say this: those two championships and the Raptors championship, when I look back on them, the only way I can one of the ways I can explain why they got there, I guess it's kind of taken away from it, but it just was their year. They weren't a team that should have won that. The Mavs, if you look at their team, shouldn't have won. The Pistons shouldn't have beat the Lakers. The Raptors had Kawhi, and I mean, what I'm saying, they did beat them, but what I'm trying to say is they were they had that mojo. They just were going to do it that year. So maybe that's the it factor is there. I don't know.
The Warriors, it wasn't the Warriors' year when they beat the Celtics a couple years ago. That wasn't their title. They weren't that good that year.
That is true too.
The Warriors,
like Jordan Poole. I mean, Clay was coming down. He wasn't that good, but Jordan Poole was like their second best player.
Yeah,
that Warriors team was like that team forced other teams to set lineups a certain way. That's why that team was so dangerous because they had so many fucking options on the floor. Like,
wasn't that Warriors team that won recently a couple years ago like one of the best defensive teams in the league that year? Or am I thinking something else? I think they were.
They were great defensively,
which is like the opposite of what you thought
Wiggins,
they were. Yeah.
That's why they're not as good anymore. It's because Clay's not as good as a two-way player anymore. He was like their best guy, like defender.
Yeah.
Like he was locked down.
There you go. Anyway,
Andre Iguodala in there, like fuck, man.
Philly score.
Somebody had a grand slam for the A's.
Yeah, Oakland put him up there fast.
Shit. They'll still lose the game. Watch.
That's all they got is that guy. He got 13
Porzingis is going to go tonight?
He's going to be a non-factor, I think.
Wow.
I think they might use him if they get like desperate.
No, it said, they're only using him in like a critical situation. If they're like down 10 or something, they might try to bring him in to make a run or something. But he's not going to play more than 10 minutes, probably, or 12 minutes tonight.
Yeah, Big Show. How many years
They're
in a
not
row?
even offering his props.
how many years in a row did Ben Wallace win Defensive Player of the Year? That he was like one of the shining stars in the league back then when it was kind of like LeBron was injecting new fans. Like they kind of had the lull years of the NBA then.
Rasheed Wallace and Ben Wallace, they both were fucking
under 80. Yeah, it was a different NBA though at that.
He was just that big afro, and he had the sweatbands up on his biceps. He was a beast, bro.
They played much slower in 2004. It wasn't the same pace they play now, but they were good defensively. Tayshaun Prince.
Yeah,
he was like damn near the best defender in the league at the time.
Yeah. That was his rookie year too.
Rip Hamilton could play defense too.
Don't forget they also
Hamilton, Billups, and Tayshaun Prince, and the 2-bit and Rasheed and Ben Wallace.
They had Darko Milicic. Remember that guy?
Oh, they did have him. They had Darko.
They could have had Carmelo. They drafted.
Yeah, they picked him there too. Melo thought he was going to the Pistons too, bro.
That's what they're supposed to do, but they.
Yeah.
I mean, they ended up winning a chip, but I mean, you could have had Melo too. Or they could have got D Wade. They had the second pick. They could have got Bosh, D Wade, but they got Milicic.
Yeah, they picked the shit one out of the top 5. The worst one. They could have Chris Paul as well.
Yeah, they could have had Wade too. Yeah, or Chris Bosh.
Chris Paul was in a different draft. He was just friends with those guys, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Chris Paul was 05, I think. He was a couple years after.
Yeah. They all went to high school together, but those guys were just way better and got drafted early.
That's crazy that they really whiffed that bad and still won the championship.
We got 2 things I want to point out. Big O is betting on an NBA. This is how big everyone thinks this game is. Evangeline Downs. So here's a play for the races. And I'm not even sure if that's a full. I think is that a sprint, Mike? Isn't that a sprint track or is that an actual like 6-7 furlong racetrack?
I don't think they roll full tilt. I think it's more of quarters and stuff like that, isn't it?
I think it's the sprint track. Yeah. So I'm not sure about that. But the other one is, and we want to talk about it because I did watch First Strike. I don't know how to pronounce their fucking names, but I know both the bets on it. Early Andrade ML money line at plus 125. But Mike, what do you want to say about? I was hoping Jeff or Gaucho would come on. I invited them both, but do you have anything to say about the big UFC event tomorrow? Because apparently everyone says it's a big card.
No. No, they got the cancellations this past week have been crazy. One of the 2 fights that they talked about yesterday or the other day with Tagir Ulanbekov canceled. Missed weight.
Was that the first round knockout that Jeff had? Was that the one that he had, or was that the parlay that?
No, that was the parlay piece that Gaucho added to it.
Yeah.
Jeff's got Sergey first round knockout. That's still in play. That's about 8 p.m. or so. But it's what do we do, right? It's Friday. It's a Saturday. It's UFC. There's nothing to. I love betting UFC. Lots of fun to get after, get it done. I still think my favorite spot on the card. It's getting steamed right now, but Garrett Armfield. I'll tell you what. We talk about horse racing. And you get the exactas and the tries. There's the option to key, and if you want to key Garrett Armfield into anything else you play in the UFC, I certainly think that's a great play tomorrow.
There you go. I will just be tailing people and betting any of the female fights over if it's good enough odds. We got one out of 2 yesterday, and then I tailed Barney's bets and absolutely mushed them like I do.
I'll tell you, one of my guys is going tomorrow though. I don't have many guys in the UFC, but Josh Quinlan, Adam Fuckett. You guys remember?
Fugit. Yeah.
You guys remember I went to that LFA event when he was on the undercard. He was a huge dog.
I saw him on there, and I remember us talking. This is how little my brain sucks in UFC knowledge. I remember talking about him, being on streams, making fun of his name. Couldn't tell you what happened. Couldn't tell you what kind of fighter he is. Don't care.
He was such a dog, and we were so inebriated at that LFA event. I kept yelling, "Fuck it, fuck you!"
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah. So after he goes out there and touches it was the biggest favorite on the card. It was like minus 900 or something like that. He touched him up. It might have been 18 seconds. And the way they walked into the cage, they had to walk in front of where we were sitting specifically. Like our seats were the entrance to the cage. So he had to walk around, and the entire time he was walking around, I'm pointing at him. I'm telling him to fuck off. Fuck you. You're a dog. He gets in the cage. He touches the dude up. Before he even looked at anybody else, he looked right over at my brother and I, and he fucking, as if to say, fuck you guys. So now every time I see him go, he catches my eye, and there he is. He made the UFC right after that fight. And I don't think he's done very well, but he's going out there against Quinlan tomorrow. He's a small dog. I'll probably get on. Fuck it. Just fuck him.
I like that under 2.5 in that fight. I don't see that one going to decision.
Stop, Gio. You're the man. You're the man. Thanks for the dono. We appreciate it. Always here. Been with us since the Terry days. Actually, I think you found us through Terry. Shout out to Terry. Terry's been ripping up the. What was that?
Stop. Gio's always in Nick's chat too.
Oh yeah, that's what. So Terry and Nick are the. Anyway, yeah, same group of same lineage, same family tree of whatever. But yeah. You're quiet tonight? Nah. Well, yeah. Give us some plays. Usually you're always complaining about me not putting your plays up, Gio. So give me your plays. Now you're the VIP. Imagine in the world $1.99 gets you VIP status, but it does. Now it does. You're the most important person in my life right now. There you go.
So I see Big Show says it's a shitty card. I gotta
with one T.
I'm going to put this on Big Show. I'm going to put you on blast for this here. As cappers in the UFC, there's fights. There's something to be made on every fight. You got to find the way. There's going to be some that stand out more than others. But when I look across this card, I mean, there's not that many that are, what is there? 1, 2, is there 2 fighters that are 3 that are priced over minus 200? Everything else is in the realm of good money to be made on these things here. So I hear a lot of people say that about the card. Are there better cards out there? Sure. But from a betting perspective, I don't give a fuck who it is. I just want to make money. And I look across this thing and I see that there's reasonably priced opportunities out there to get it done. Now, Big Show, we also know who the Red X guy is. And I'm sure he will light the fuck up with these Red X's this weekend because he ain't a good capper. But that being said, I think there's an opportunity for a lot of money to be made.
Yeah.
I noticed when the worst cards, I make more money on the cards that I think that aren't as flashy or don't got the best names. I make more money on those cards.
That's every sport. That's college basketball. That's MLB. That's everything.
Same thing as the little schools and all that. It's the same thing.
So you think about it too. People will look away. They're just not as excited about this one. It's in the Apex, the baby cage. They're back in Vegas. It's a strange fight time. You know what? You give me 14 fucking fights. You run up and down. Let's fucking go.
So, Oldie, I didn't even think about this, but if you lose a bunch of money at a Native American-owned casino, can you write that off as a donation? That's actually pretty creative, if you think about it.
Pretty sure it can work like that.
I'm sure it doesn't. What?
Seager hit a home run?
He said it's so bad I'm betting the main event.
I didn't know he was back.
I didn't think Seager was back tonight. Seager's not playing tonight, is he?
What the fuck? That game don't start till 9.
Seager ain't even playing tonight.
Oh, he's probably betting the Seager home run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pricey.
Yeah, sorry to chastise you your first comment, Deshaun G, but either way.
Sorry, buddy. My bad.
Big Show says it's so bad he's betting the main event.
Betting the main event, which basically.
I'm betting it just because he put it in the chat. Thanks for reminding me.
You know what? We have to do it now. I have to do it now.
It's all betted, bro. We got to.
Okay.
Bro.
All right.
That's a sign.
Is he even playing?
It's a sign. I'm sorry.
Castillo, he does have a home run problem too. He tends to give up the long.
And I bet the Mariners. So
he's DHing.
I like the first 5 under, but I'll throw a little bit on that homer.
Yeah, I like the first 5 under too.
Yeah. Seattle can't hit. And I like Castillo to give up at only like 2 at most, maybe 3.
I lit Texas up. First 5 full game, plus 1.5, plus a half.
Seattle can't hit. They just can't hit.
Hell yeah, good shit, Deshaun. Thank you.
Even though it's Andrew Heaney. Now I know Dave is fading Andrew Heaney. I tell you what.
Heaney's not.
I wouldn't be surprised after this game. We'll see how this game goes, but it wouldn't surprise me to see that Castillo comes out on the 15-day DL after this game. Something doesn't seem right about him. Why are they fucking around with his number in the rotation? Yeah. So the last 2 series in a row, they fucked around with when he's going out there in the rotation. And you don't do that for a guy that's healthy. Now, whether it be mental or physical, something ain't right with that guy.
It's probably because they just wanted they played the White Sox last night, so they wanted to save them for the division rival tonight, and it's a much better team.
Yeah, but
that does fuck with their rhythm for sure.
Yeah, what about the series before that too? You know what I mean?
They did it again. Maybe they're doing a 6-man rotation. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know what they're doing.
It's called 15-day DL.
And maybe he had some.
I'd almost say I am sure, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. What do you think, boys? Do we go back to the Yerfie in Kansas City, LA Dodgers? Is it Yerfie season?
The Royals are dead to me.
We had the Yerfie last night. It was a nice bop.
Go for
it. Not at home, Dave. The Royals not at home.
Fuck the Royals.
Only on the road, not at home.
I kind of like the Royals first 5. I'm not a Stone guy.
You guys knock yourself out. Fuck.
Wow.
I went to highlight it. I forgot I don't have controls here. I went to highlight Tarek B says UFC the under -200 fighters. I like Miles Johns. Kwamba Quinlan, good money.
I'm taking that Kwamba and Yuri Sergey. I'm taking them two-teamer. I already got that. I already bet that.
That's all I'm tell you is you better do some extra research because I'm coming after that top spot this week.
I got so high last week I forgot to even enter the contest to put my picks in. Like, fuck, it was like the second fight, and I realized.
That's how it was for me with I was doing that horse racing on Saturday, and I knew the fight started at 5, but by the time 5 rolled around, I had a nice little buzz going. So I'd spent like 4 hours on stream at that point betting horses. So 5 o'clock rolled around, I'm like, oh fuck! So I ended up just going in there last week after missing because they lock them out 3 at a time. So I had to go dog. Like everything I took was dogs, figuring if it ends up being a dog-heavy card, 2 guys are going to have a big night. The Red X guy and me when it comes to the PSR contest.
Did Jeff win? No, Jeff won the week before, didn't he?
No, Jeff won this past week, yeah.
The past week.
This Saturday. So he's going to try to go again, but I'm going to take it from him. This week's for me.
Corey Seager's in.
For me. Yeah, I saw him in there in the second spot.
Yep.
What's up,
I'm standing by it, boys. All this White Sox fucking vitriol that I hear everywhere.
What are y'all getting on his homer?
310?
310?
Yeah.
Let's not forget, these boys were injured to start the season off offensively. And they actually do have, obviously, with they got some decent pitching. Not great, but decent. And now these batters are coming back. So I expect the White Sox probably, as much as their bullpen's bad, selectively, I think the White Sox are play on all the way up to the All-Star break. By the All-Star break, their numbers will start shrinking down, I think.
We got tip-off in Dallas.
Tip-off.
They got a home run boost on DraftKings, so I got it up to 465.
There you go.
Fuck it.
I had one of those on FanDuel the other day. I'd wasted it. I forgot to bet it. Or would have lost it anyway, but
I got a way worse number, though, because it added plus 200, so I'm really only getting plus 265 without the boost.
Was that Tatum?
I used the boost the other day on the wrong guy, and I was like, who's this fucking scrub? And just as I said that, he went and hit the home run. The boost made it plus 1,000 for me. I was like, damn. Here's a break. All right, boys, let me give you the fucking off the rip here. Let's look at some Major League Baseball real quick.
I just took the over 11 in that Pirates game, Pirates-Rockies.
I think Tampa and Atlanta is an under spot at 12.5. I haven't moved on it yet. This is just my overall initial assessments here. I feel like the Red Sox come back on these boys here, especially with this rain delay and Hill coming out of this thing. I guess we'll see what happens here if they just pound another run in there. But plus 500 right now? Plus 500. And the Minnesota Twins they probably already lost this game. I think the Minnesota Twins lost this game as soon as that grand slam was hit by Oakland. Doesn't even matter. They didn't even touch the bat once and they lost this game, is my assessment.
That's usually how it is with the Twins. If they go down that much, say goodbye.
Talk about not trying.
They got a guy on base, no outs.
NBA, I don't know, or NBA. LJ, I don't know if you heard my take on the NBA. I said it's bad for the youth of America. We're teaching these kids that if you start losing, just stop playing. What kind of fucking spirit is that going to develop in this youth coming up? Watching these guys out there just fucking quitting in the third quarter because they just I'm losing. I'm done.
They don't care. They just want to collect their check.
It's the superstars who usually do it. The guys who already got their money and shit. Yeah. Role players don't do that.
Yeah, but what kind of role model does that set for, you know,
it's hard to stay locked in 24/7 when you got all that money.
It's worried too much about that money. They're gonna regulate that when they renegotiate this contract, so everything will be right in the world again.
The pay's getting crazy. They never made nowhere near this.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him decide that they're going to open the rosters up to, what do they got, 11 guys on a team? I bet you they go up to 14.
What does PJ Washington do?
No, I think they got 14 or 15 on the team.
Oh, Drew, what? See,
five of them don't play.
Okay.
All right.
Drew Holiday just gave up an open layup and passed it to Tatum.
That's what he was doing last game when we took his points.
No,
yeah, Drew Holiday.
Just passing it out. Like,
no, he had
birthday and everything.
The Ben Simmons pass.
Hey, man. I pay attention to shit like that. Why you just throw that pass when you had an open layup? You not trying to score? Is that what it is?
We need Kyrie to get 25. We'll be good. That's no
Sean G. Ryan McMahon homer. I like that Ryan McMahon homer.
I think C-Mac was calling for Charlie Blackmon or someone that hit a homer today. It's like his third homer of the year. It would be his third or some shit. I forgot what the odds was. Something crazy.
It's probably plus 1,000.
Something, yeah. It was like 8 or 7-1 or something like that. I think it was Blackmon.
Well, 7-6.
I'm going to go with let me double check. I was looking at Chapman.
Has Doncic been bitching at the refs yet?
Nope.
No.
No.
He said nothing.
And there's a little jumper.
He don't need to say nothing. Just play.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's frustrated though. That's what it is.
Damn, they poked Kyrie in the eye or some shit.
I like O'Neal Cruz in this Pittsburgh game.
I like a lot of runs in that game. I hope all these homers cash because I got the over.
They already scored.
They scored already?
Yeah. Was it O'Neal Cruz as I said that?
And now it was Reynolds.
Of course.
O'Neal Cruz isn't even playing. He's not even in the lineup tonight.
Oh, he's not?
Yeah, he's on the bench.
He'll come in as a designated hitter in like the 7th and crank it out of there.
In the one, I'd rather him not play and I keep my money.
I had one of those not that long ago where the guy was a designated. He came in as a designated hitter.
And he
got one at bat and he fucking cracked it.
That's great.
What are the odds? One fucking chance.
Is Chapman playing? Do we know? I'll check.
Chapman who? Matt Chapman?
Yeah.
The lineup cell. Yeah, he's in the 4-hole.
Oh, it's even better. Yeah, lock me in, boys.
It's a lefty pitching too, isn't it? Yep, Anderson.
Yeah.
They all hit lefty, the Giants. I'm pretty sure they hit him pretty good. I kind of like that Soler spot too, but he's in the 6th spot for some reason.
I also like Lubob. I like Lubob as well.
Salvador Perez over 1 walk plus 360. That's actually is that an exploitable market?
Over a walk.
I don't know.
I thought you could only bet pitcher walks. I didn't know you could bet batter walks.
Yeah, I don't even know if I want to go down that rabbit hole. Tariq is commenting on.
For sure, though. He's always.
Afraid you might like it too much.
No, I don't know. People got me capping WNBA now and cricket. Fucking cricket. Like, what the fuck am I doing?
Cricket.
Granted, my only cricket bet going out by myself didn't really work with fucking New Zealand, that piece of shit country. But that's not true. Bangladesh. I had Bangladesh. That was my first win, all on my own.
You know, it's funny you say that because I specifically started capping the WNBA day 1, game 1.
Did you?
I thought it's gonna be that we're all gonna be there in June where we got to start looking at this shit. So I must do a jump start on it.
I found a couple different things I like to look at, and you want to know why? And this is if you really boil it down to the one reason why I'm betting WNBA right now.
degenerate?
No, Caitlin Clark. She put attention. I mean, in some way that did shift my attention because we were talking about it, and then the bets that we were looking at. Well, first of all, I look at all unders because I think that they have the books had way too high esteem for them for the past few seasons, and now I think they're getting it right. Anyways, looking at unders, and then we started talking about Caitlin Clark unders, and now it's overs, and now I got down the hill to this rebounds thing that I'm looking at, and it's like it all started with.
I don't know if Caitlin Clark overs are a thing yet. There, what she's gone over her number like twice all season. Right?
It's going back and forth. It's to the point where it's not a Dodgers team total over every game anymore. You got to look at it. If that made sense.
I got a couple of players in the WNBA I take props on.
Yeah,
Angel Reese, it's my girl.
Yeah,
I got Aja Wilson last night. Points over.
Yeah,
I think it doesn't. Was it? Somebody was saying, was it Billy? She got 4 double doubles in a row or some shit like that. She's
Aja Wilson, she does.
No, Angel Reese there.
Angel Reese.
Oh yeah. She's all torn up about. She hates the attention too that Caitlin Clark's getting.
She went out there cussing on her and talking shit, saying that she's just as big a star and kind of the me train.
She could be. Maybe.
Best thing happening in the WNBA right now.
Fuck a bitch fight. Yes. What we need.
Well, it's one thing you can do. Whoever playing the Fever and the Dream, take their leading rebounder because they give up the most rebounds in the WNBA. So that's just a trend that you could just target right there. Fever and the Dream, they give up the most rebounds to the number one leader rebounder of that opposing team.
I think it's the Mystics are up there too. I think
they're up there too.
Yeah,
they're up there.
Yeah.
Well, I know the Fever for sure. The one that Caitlin Clark plays for, her team sucks.
Yeah, they suck.
I had Griner rebounds last night because of who they were playing.
Who they playing?
The
Mercury, right? Was it
the Mercury?
Yeah, it was the Mercury.
No. The Ace. They played the Aces.
Oh,
the Mercury played the Aces.
Yeah. She's on the Mercury. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. WNBA is super exploitable. I think the WNBA is the one sport you have to bet pregame overnight because you need CLV to be fucking winning in these spots. Actually, you need the opposite of CLV. You need the worst number, and you're going to win the WNBA. But you got to get it overnight because by the time, if you take a +8 and that thing steams down to +5, that team's losing, but you're going to cover the 8. So, yeah, I guess that is CLV, right? +8 to +5. Now, if you got the favorite at -8 and that thing steams up to 16, you're losing that ticket. You got to be either the very big. You got to be at the beginning number. You can't wait for all that steam, and then when it does steam, you fade all that steam. There's only a few spots that really hammer the WNBA books, like a few syndicates that really hammer the WNBA. And once they move those numbers, they need to overextend themselves in the bookmakers there to try to get that money back.
What?
I'm taking the Chapman home run. That's going to be my homer tonight.
I have Cameron Brink's rebounds tonight, and it was looking good, but now it's not. And I was trying to find. She hasn't been in for a long time, so I was trying to see if she's hurt because I'm not watching the game. So I went to Twitter, and I don't know if this is someone's burner account. Cameron Brink's trash as fuck. Never betting on her wet bird looking ass. That was funny. They're fucking. She's having a bad game shooting, but they're just as brutal to them than they are to fucking the men. Wet bird looking ass, huh? Oh shit. Oh shit.
I don't think she really looks like a wet bird. Do you?
No, I don't. She's tall as fuck, but she's like an ostrich, but she's not a wet ostrich.
We got AFL tonight or what? They play?
Oh yeah.
There's the NRL game I like tonight. We had the dog last night.
All dogs. You gave 2. I did the one game.
Yeah, you
all
did
dogs.
The Raiders game. Yeah.
Cowboys.
Saints came back. The Saints were out of it for a bit in that AFL game. They came back. Yeah.
Well, they lost by 20 something, but it was fucking 33 and a half.
The Rabbitohs just fucking put on a clinic, dude.
They won outright.
Yeah, they killed him like 22, 26-6, I think.
I'm making my first CFL bet ever today.
Oh,
I've got the under 47.5. I didn't do any capping. I'm just tailing somebody.
They're gonna put her back in the fucking game, or is she gonna fuck?
I forgot who I tailed, but I tailed their team total under for the Elks, 20.5.
Yeah, I seen Jimmy was on. He was on first half and full game, but I just took the full game.
5-1. Yeah, Big Show. I didn't realize that was. I was gonna parlay Germany with Italy, but I fucked up.
Yeah, I think that was like minus 140 for me. I think
it was minus 118 or 19. It was juice still, but I just can't. Albania. Are they really gonna draw with Albania? Are they gonna draw with Albania? No fucking way. Italy's gonna draw with Albania. I don't care about that.
All I'm saying is, Dave, there's always one fucking team in this tournament. When was
the last time Albania was on the tip of your tongue for anything but like the bad guys from Taken 2?
When was the last time Italy played in a World Cup?
Italy's one of the most storied. The shittiest Italy could beat the best Albania 90 times out of 100.
Oh, it was Tellez.
It's a lot closer now. Like teams are closer.
I don't know. It doesn't matter because I didn't bet it, but Reds up 1-0. I'm not worried about
it. To put Italy in a that's too short to put even in a parlay. Like it's shit. And they'll probably win that game. Like they can't score goals. That's the issue.
I might still use them as a parlay.
There's a lot of draws. There's going to be a lot of draws in this tournament. A lot of the draws are like plus 210, plus 300 in some games.
This will be the game the Mavs win because I didn't put any money on them.
Well.
Yeah, last night South Sydney beat Brisbane by 10 points, 22-12. And Brisbane scored their tries in the last 5 minutes, so it didn't really count. 22-0 pretty much. The scoreline's doesn't do the game justice.
Why is Derek Jones always shooting so many threes? He can't even shoot.
Dunk contest.
Luka hasn't said nothing to the refs, bro. He's only talking to the players. Told you.
Look, and now they're giving him the calls. See?
Look, Lively's already got 4 rebounds.
And he leaned all into that dude.
Yes, that wasn't even a foul. They just fucking with him.
Well, for real, man, I told you he needs to do that. Just don't say nothing. Just play.
Yeah.
There's a Jones highlight coming up for you, Coogee. This is what he should be doing. Layups. Double pump layups, dunks, alley-oops.
Oh, she's got 4 fouls. That's why.
That was a nice bucket by Derrick Jones.
Yeah.
He worked for that one.
He said, I feel that. Yeah, bro. Every time I look up, Derrick Jones shooting a fucking 3. Like, dude, stop.
That's
shooting.
like some OG.
He's so
Derrick
athletic,
Jones.
just drive.
Yeah. Dude, I remember when he's in the dunk contest when he was playing for the Jazz. He fucking rocked the Karl Malone jersey. One of his dunks. I think he did the mailman dunk.
He could jump.
Full arm behind the fucking head. In. It was fucking so smooth.
That was a good move. And he got the and one.
Going to a commercial? God damn.
Let's do a Tatum point check. What's he at? I haven't seen him.
It's like he has 7. He's got a bunch.
He had 7?
Yeah, he's got a bunch. I guess if he's
making them all on TV timeouts though.
Yeah, he got some free throws. He's only made 2 shots though. That's why I didn't see the free throws. I thought he had 4.
Those were his first 2 points. Free throws.
I should have took Holiday under after what he did to us.
No.
He's too unselfish. He plays too unselfish. He was passing up wide open layups. Like, what the fuck?
It was almost like Magic Johnson style, like, oh, I'm under the basket ready to put the layup in. Now I'm going to throw it out to the corner and shoot a 3. And it's like, you fucker. Granted, he would have hit it, actually, if he didn't do that a couple times.
There you go. Brewer's back on the board now, Dave. One
There
more.
we go.
Love it. Love it. And this guy, I love this guy too. And
How many strikeouts does Peralta have, Mike? Can you check for me? I'm not on there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and check. We're gonna bring on our next
I think it was
guest.
at 3 or something last time I was watching.
3.
Still at 3?
Green's got 4.
Fuck. I don't think that's good.
Oops. There he is. Mr. Incredible.
Mr.
Nylon Bets.
Incredible. What's up, boys?
What's
What's up, Dylan?
Oh, you know, hanging, but cracking the first beer. Thought no better place than to do it with the guys, you know.
There you go. There
What
you
y'all
go.
doing tonight?
We are we're doing.
And everybody's betting on the Celtics, I'm assuming.
Nah, I just bet some props.
I am.
You're on the Celtics day?
Oh yeah.
Well, even if you're not on the Celtics, I think I can also safely assume it means you're not on the other side. Yes?
Yes.
No, LJ's on the Mavs.
No, I'm not.
Nobody's
Oh,
on the
okay.
Mavs.
We've all seen enough out of this Mavs series.
I just stuck to the props. I can't. I'm done. I can't do it with Dallas no more.
Gonna get 2 sweeps in the fucking major fucking sports championships.
They're gonna lose hella money from that, but it's what it's looking like.
Yeah.
ABC has both the series too, so I know they're pissed right now.
Paid all that money for all the exclusives, and they're getting 2 sweeps.
They're expecting at least like 5-6 games.
Give me a 5 and a 6, and we're making good money.
Yeah.
What's your first quarter over at or the first half over, LJ?
First quarter,
What was it?
54.5.
Okay.
And you know what's crazy? How we talk about how, you know, conspiracy things like that. People really, really believe that. I was talking to a guy the other day. He was like, he doesn't watch sports because he feels it's rigged. I'm like, I think certain situations are rigged. He's like, no, every single game is rigged. I'm like,
Every single
okay.
game.
Like, people really feel it, man. I'm telling you. They really feel that shit. It's rigged. Fuck sports. Give a fuck about
So
sports.
Kyrie Irving talking about conspiracies. He thinks the fucking world's flat. So
How about that NFL ad they had when all the players are sitting around pretending to read a script for the season? Like, they played into it. Like, the NFL played into that whole thing. People saying there's scripts.
Speaking of Irving,
Lucas Steele.
yeah, stop Gio. I saw that it was deuce to 7 triple draw, which is a game that I don't know how to play.
Ooh.
I know how to play, but no way I could play it. But yeah, he won his bracelet. He actually had the nuts. Got the nut. He
Drew
won the
Holiday
tournament with the
got
nuts.
some- he might have the best defense in the NBA perimeter.
Quit talking about that motherfucker. He just lost us money. He's dead to us. Drew Holiday, you're dead to
I'm
us.
just saying though, like he just stopped Luka in his tracks. Luka's like 6'9". He's like 6'4", 6'3".
Too small,
That's
man.
crazy.
Too small.
He ended up scoring, but like he stopped him. You're supposed to play some help right there. You can't let him go 1-on-1 in the post.
I need the Celtics to score. Like, I don't like this 14 points they are right now. What the
Well,
fuck?
me neither.
Tatum's
Like-
got half the points and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You never see that.
Like, for real, man. They're going to fuck my over up.
There we go. Lively rebound. Oh, he almost had another one. That would have been big. I think he's got 3 right now.
Damn. How did that come out, Kyrie? Come on.
Damn, Kyrie's missing layups.
It came right out, though, man.
Yeah, that's tough.
Oh. Yeah, come on, man. I need y'all to score. I need them to both score. Like, just go back and forth. That's what I need.
And yeah, fucking
Yeah, give him some calls, man.
Bro, this would be what Tatum does. Like he shoots like 29. He gets 29 and loses, and that's exactly what he is. He's fucking mid.
When he
He's
doesn't do
mid-star.
shit, the team wins. But when he plays good,
It's like the most meaningless. It's like I don't know. It's like when you played sports and you had like the best fucking practice, and then you fucking play in the game on Friday night and you sucked ass.
besides being a Laker fan, the reason I don't like, I think Tatum's a great player. I just don't like how he gets all the praise, and Brown, nobody talks about Brown ever. They just act like Tatum.
I don't get it either. I don't know what his appeal is, what Jason Tatum's appeal is. I don't get it.
He's the pretty boy.
He's a great player, but he's not a leader of a team.
He's the pretty boy, man. That's why.
Well, I can't comment on either of their prettiness, but I can tell you who I think is the better fucking player.
He's the pretty boy.
No, I'd say that too. Jaylen Brown's kind of weird looking.
And I'm a
but he does have that Batman mask, which is kind of why. Remember that fucking Batman mask he used to wear?
Yeah,
that's just a little weird.
I thought it was awesome. I like him more. I'm not sure if people say he's a better player. He's better in situations. I don't know if like as a player, like talent wise, who's better. But Jaylen Brown's been more meaningful to his team than Jason Tatum.
Guys. Come on.
Mike dropping the horse racing.
Fuck yeah. That's what I think about this game.
Somebody's got a total base parlay. Fourth at Deshaun. Salvi, Jock. And he got overwalks. Oh, them two overwalks, and then Ramos and Seager 2 total base. 4,400. He trying to get paid. I think they were just fucking with us. They're not going to play Porzingis tonight. They just did that to have Mavericks thinking.
Yeah.
He's not playing.
Why would you play him?
Yeah, why? Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. Why is he playing? You're up 3-0 in the series.
I'm so tempted to double tap Tatum under 33.5 points right now. I just think it's going to happen.
Wait and see if it hits 35. That's
I'm looking at it. It's juiced minus 120. I don't think it's happening. That's the whole point. But
I think you take it now because that's only going to go down.
All right.
They're about to take him out the game here soon. He's going to get a rest. He's played this whole first quarter.
Can I get it in?
Oh,
11 points.
Did he just score again? Really?
Did it take it?
Oh no, he already had 11, I think.
Yeah, okay, I took it. I got it. Minus 33, under 33.5. Probably a stupid bet, but whatever. I don't care.
Man, Lively's already got.
Never stupid bet to take him under.
Lively's already got 5 points, 5 rebounds.
And I like the Tar Heels, and he went to fucking Duke, so that's why I really hate him as well. The double whammy. Lakers fan.
Woodbine Mohawk. 6, race 6, 126 for the straps. Tyler Butters, no, is he part of that group?
He's not part of this. He's not part of this conglomerate tonight. Bobby McClure is the guy to look for.
Okay, I remember that name. I remember now. It's been a while.
Is he related to Troy McClure?
You might remember me from such films as
what?
Phil Hartman. You remember that from The Simpsons? Wasn't that Phil Hartman? Wasn't Phil Hartman Troy McClure?
Let's go, Kyrie.
He's like the washed up actor that's on every commercial.
Hi, I'm Troy McClure.
Is anyone on
I think we guessed. 55. Okay. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Kyrie's got 9.
Yeah, you had 54.5, didn't you?
Yes, he catched.
Yes.
They just went
All right, let's play a video and then we'll bring on another guest. Let's play.
It's always nice to win them like that.
Victory is mine.
It's ours. And we have another guest. So actually, he's representing he's got a Homer shirt on because I think he's a fan of this team. But anyways, you can tell us about UFC and how the one leg of his parlay sucks now. So we have to get more information from him. Host or co-host of the formerly First Punch, now First Strike on the Sports Money Network. Is that what you're calling it now? Sports Money?
It was never First Punch. Well, it's First Strike.
On Sports Money.
Sports Money.
So boys.
What up, human?
Yeah.
You want to say anything?
I mean, I got a lot to say. Where am I going to start?
How you doing?
Sucks the way it worked out.
What are you sweating for this basketball game? Anything?
I had problems with my computer there briefly. I kind of like that under for Tatum. I think I might spell that
Jesus Christ. Homer looks so stupid.
Yo, gotta pull my arm.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't have anything. I do have baseball action. We can talk about that when it comes time.
Yes.
But yeah.
Is there any Dodgers action? Because someone Doug asked if anyone's on the Dodger game.
No, I'm not on that game.
Okay.
Yurfie.
Right.
I'm on the Royals, first 5.
Yeah, speaking of UFC action, get over to the Sports Money channel. Give them some subs. We get a handful more, and we'll go live later, and we'll break down some fights because my favorite fight of the entire evening,
fucking
tomorrow evening, that is.
Go.
That's gone because
Gonzo. Baltimore boys, let's go.
What was that?
Did Baltimore cash?
No, they just hit a home.
Or no, I couldn't have cashed yet, but they're up.
Santander ties it up.
They're tied. They're tied. Bottom of the 8th.
Okay.
Phillies at plus money. What could go wrong?
What do you know? Fucking super up there. You're Bekov getting fucking.
Yeah, UFC is getting fucked with these cancellations all over the place right now, and some of the best fights on all of their cards.
I think there's been five big ones.
This is a shitty card. That was one of the fights I was looking forward to. Was Tagir and Joshua Van.
Oh, that was the fight of the night.
Yeah,
that was the fight of the night. It was the one I was most looking forward to watching. It was the one that I looked forward to breaking down. That I did break down. Sucks, man. Sucks.
Yeah, I hate that about the UFC. Or you make a nice parlay, gets you to even money. Now you're stuck with a fucking minus 300 money line.
Sub and I were talking about using bonuses and stuff like that too. So you use your bonuses on those things and they cancel those fights, you're just fucked.
Yeah, exactly.
They never give you insurance on that kind of stuff. No.
Well, yeah, they're not going to give you the odds boosters back, right? If you use your odds booster and it doesn't go your way, they're not giving it back. You're just fucking out.
He's boosted, like you said, a minus 300 with it. Like, woohoo. Yeah, been there.
All right, boys. Woodbine Mohawk race number 6. I thought this was one to attack because there's great prices throughout the field. The 3, even the biggest, there's 10 of them going, first of all. The biggest favorite is 1-1 on the 3. And then there's just prices galore. So if we can get one of these puppies home, we're going to be in good spec. 126.
126 Woodbine?
Yes, it's going now.
All right.
Gate is out. Let's see what happens. I'll take a big fucking score. Remember, Dave, was it last week when I came in there and I dropped that 55-1 fucking right off the hop?
I think so. I'll tell you what I'm taking right now is Nasty Nate was on Boston Celtics second quarter every fucking time. I'm taking the spread minus 1.5 for the Celtics. Juiced, but I'm taking it for the second quarter.
8 was right there. That was 58.
What's the score right now? What are they now?
21-34.
13 points.
They're on 13.
Yeah, they got to close it in by 2 to win.
No, yeah. This is where it's tough for the youth of America because this game's over. They're gonna stop trying.
Well,
they don't stop trying this early.
No, that's kind of my. I mean,
they're giving the coach a look.
First half team, aren't they?
But if they're down
you're going in and they're like, really? What, you sure you want me to go in? Put this guy
20
in
in the third, they'll give it up for sure.
Put Pritchard in instead. I don't need to go play.
Well, people had Pritchard. A lot of people had Pritchard's props today. We had him last time, so I said, fuck him too. He actually shot the ball. He only had to make was 1-3 to hit his prop last game. He shot it 2 or 3 times.
Woodbine must be going off. I can't even get it in.
Yeah, it was going off right when you asked me about it. They had the gate out there, so we only had a few minutes to get the edit in there. Right.
Right there,
the one is out front. What an angel at 3-1, boys. Let's go. My 6 is back in a big pack too. That's not a good spot.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Here come the Yankees turning it on. Bello and then Red Sox.
Right, I'm on that -1.5. Second quarter, Celtics. I'm on it.
Got to make up for this Tatum bet that's going to lose twice. I don't think so. You know what? If it is a blowout, he's not going to play. Then we win that bet and fucking we break even. We're going to win them both, though. You wait and see. You wait and see, you fucks.
Wow. The favorite of all those prices, that favorite did win at Woodbine Mohawk. What a perfectly run race. Kind of middle of the pack. The entire
Watch Tatum right here.
Turned it on.
Why is he still in the game? Is he just going to play the whole game?
Did you see him just hand? It looked like he handed the guy the ball. Like he just stood there and he was all disappointed. What a bitch.
Ooh, what a nice looking sky over at Grand Rivers, you guys.
So
you see it there. I'm on the 367 at Grand Rivers. Beautiful. They got the orange out.
How do you let a guard just take the ball from you like that?
It was like he just was like, okay. Oh.
That's what LJ was talking about. Pretty boy.
Yeah, he's a wiener.
Just letting people rip the ball from his hands. There we go. Lively. He's got like 3 offensive boards.
The Reds have pulled up 2-1.
Dance, fellow Australian.
Mavs come out to a 5-0 lead in the
Excellent
second.
with the
They're up
outlet layup.
18 points now. Hey, get out of there.
We'll be okay.
Boston's about to stop trying. What the NBA does, boys. Stop trying, league. Thanks, Keith. Trying to have a
Hate
little
him
fun.
with the missed layup. What a bum.
Yeah, he's fucking
When
crazy.
things don't go his way, they fall apart.
Fap Wins has some information about some Australian jockey.
Oh, excellent.
There you go. That's interesting. University of Tennessee player completes the hits for the cycle in the 6th inning. Wow. It's incredible. 6th inning. Luis Robert.
Stuck on saying incredible now.
Lubob.
Yeah.
I got Lubob and I got Chapman.
Well, there you go. If Christian Walker already hit a home run, didn't he? Was that last night? He had 2.
That was last night, I think.
Yeah. See, days all run together.
Walker hit 2 yesterday. He's hit 3 in the last 2 days. Walker.
Tough part for me is that game screams under, despite those shit pitchers.
That might be White Sox first 5 again. They keep winning every first
Definitely
5.
a first 5, yeah.
It's crazy. And then lose the game every time.
I wonder if you played that double prop where you take them in the first 5 and then them.
The double result, yep.
I wonder if you just blindly played that all season, if you'd be up.
They're
You have
9
to
and
be, I'd
they're
imagine.
9-1 in their last 10 first 5s. They're 9-1. But I think they're like 1-9 money line full game.
Terrible.
It's crazy.
Like I said, though, all their batters were hurt to start the season. They're all back now. And they brought in Jolks. I like that Jolks kid.
Well,
Yeah, Jokes is pretty good.
That was a nice benefit there in that Baltimore game of a wide strike zone there. Woo! That thing was outside by a good 2 balls, and he still gave him the strike. Right back, Chris.
I'll be looking over and Astros here pretty soon.
Yeah, them bullpen.
Yeah, this Tiggs bullpen, they suck, and let it get down as far as we can. But yeah, Scooble, I mean, he's the man. But the rest of this squad, They suck. I think we can get over 2.5 anyway. It's 3.5 right now, but
yeah. I like that. Right when they pull him, I think that's when we should get on it. Right when they pull him.
I will be against one of those bets, but I wish you luck. If I don't win, you're
the Tigs.
Well, you got the under on the game. Well, yeah, but you got the regular number.
Well, right.
Yeah.
We're probably looking for a 3 or 4.5 live.
No. I got the Tigers. I don't have a.
Oh, you got the Tigers?
No,
the Tigres.
Oh, I'm not betting the Astros. I'm taking I'm just gonna bet the full game over.
Oh, I got you. But I thought I heard that. Maybe I didn't hear. I'm sorry if I'm hearing things.
Subhuman. I think is gonna take the Astros. He said both.
Yeah, Astros and over.
Yeah. Then I hope you win the other one. How about that? I hope I hope you break even. Yeah, Tigers bullpen is bad.
Wow, who scored for the Reds? India?
Oh, wait a minute. That's not the bullpen. What the fuck am I doing? That's hitting. Where is the bullpen numbers? There it is. There it is. What are we doing here?
I didn't even see they started this Padres game.
Tigers bullpen and the Astros. That's what I remember. They're both kind of middle of the line the past 2 weeks. I just need them to fucking 1-0. Let's go. Then we both win in a way.
Yeah.
What, they're both middle of the pack?
You know what scares me the most about that game? And this will probably push you to betting it, but Razor's video, which he doesn't do that often, pick videos on baseball. He picked the
Yeah, he's on the Astros too, right?
Gambler's first glance,
Yeah.
That's what put me on the Astros. I watched his video and I was like, yeah,
I mentioned at the beginning of the show, I said, I fucking hate that. Someone that we run with, but
I did take a bit.
Can't always be on the same side.
I didn't know that until Mike mentioned it to me about Razor.
Yeah. Razor did a video. Yankees up 5-1. Phillies, Orioles 2-2. Guardians, Blue Jays 3-1. Guardians. Mets up 2-0 on the Padres, bottom of the fourth. Braves are going to fucking beat the Rays. Reds up 2-1 on the Brewers. Brewers at bat. Tigers, Astros, nothing. Twins got a run, so it's 4-1 A's. And then the Pirates, top of third. The Rockies, 1-0 Pirates.
You faded Gosman, didn't you, Mike?
Fuck yeah, I did. I only took him full game, but I figured this guy at home with the 7 ERA, and then you're going out there. Eventually, they're going to be playing the Cleveland bullpen, which is one of the best in baseball, if not the best. It's a bad spot for Toronto.
Usually,
like plus 125 or something like that too. It's a stupid price.
Usually, when you bet against Gosman, fucking Jimmy. He said he bets the other side just because, and he didn't take the other side. So I'm like, Cleveland's probably a good play today.
Yeah. So I like it even more knowing that he's not willing to take it.
He's usually always on Gosman. So if he's not on Gosman, there's something up.
Fucking, that's the pimp slap play of the day. I brought it back specifically for this game.
To fade your fade guy. That's fucking
plus
hilarious.
Money too. You always get plus money to bet against them too. That's the good part.
This total's down to 2. These fucking people. This is ridiculous.
I literally said I'm bringing it back just for this play. Cleveland against Gosman.
Why is that stupid bridge so important? Tell me, people from the Northeast. Oh, wait a minute. That's in Dallas. Sorry. I thought that was in Boston. Well, tell me why that is. That bridge that's the
bridge to nowhere?
The Boston Bridge that is not in their logo, but on their field. Patriots. The bridge with all the anyway, it doesn't matter. It's not important to me.
Paul Revere rode over and told everyone the Redcoats are coming.
I don't think it. Okay, maybe, was it really?
I don't know. If I had to guess, I'd take that guess.
No one knows what I'm talking about. I guess no one's from that area. I think if you fade the Jays every game from here on, it'll be profitable. Maybe.
I don't know about that. There's some spots though. Like Barrios on the road between a minus 125 and a plus 125. I mean, that's free money. Take that money. You take Gausman, fade him at home. That's good money.
That's free money.
Actually, if you faded Kikuchi every game, he's on the list of shit fucking pitchers.
Shitbag.
Yeah.
I need one more board for Lively. He's got 7 already.
You know what's fucked up is Toronto's my favorite AL East team too. So I'm well versed in being able to talk shit about them boys.
If they were in a different division, they would be decent. They're just in a rough division. It's tough. You got to play the Yankees and the Orioles all that many times.
Well, it used to not be a problem with the Orioles. It was the Red Sox and
yeah. It used to be, yeah.
The Yankees.
Now the Red Sox stink.
Tampa's bad. Red Sox are
Tampa's bad this year too, though. So it's not as crazy as last year, but Yankees and Oilers are probably 2 of the best 3 teams in the league.
I feel like the Blue Jays are happy just being decent. And if while they're just happen to be decent, if the make a fucking playoff game, then they're happy for that too.
Well, speaking of decent, this guy is more than decent. This guy is fantastic, and we love him. He puts Mr. in front of all of his nicknames. It's Mr. this and Mr. that and Mr. First Five and Mr. Worldwide and
Mr. Baton?
Mr. I'm going to take my shirt off whenever I want. But it's Mr. Win Money because he is a winning capper and we love him, so we'll bring him in. None other than, I was going to say where you live, but wherever you live's finest. Guns Picks.
Hey, I'm on the stream. Let's go.
Okay. Yes, you are on the stream.
Guns! What up?
Yeah, Pimp Slap in the building. We got LJ, Dylon.
What up?
We got Ozzy in the fucking middle square. What is that? If this was the Brady Bunch, what is that square on the top?
Well, there were 6. The top one was the dad.
I'm here. I'm back.
There he is.
It's Daddy.
Yeah, Alice was in the middle. Mom was on the bottom.
Yeah, the dad. So Daddy Dan Doherty. Triple D.
Well, this is an exciting game. I hope the Celtics lose. I gotta be honest. I kind of want them to win. I want them to win in Boston. I want them to win in Boston.
I want them to
Maybe
lose
they
4
want
straight.
that too. Now I'm starting to think they want that
You
too.
want them to lose 4 straight.
I took Dallas on the money line, so I just felt like this is not going to be a sweep today for some strange reason.
It would be the Celtics to let this go 7 games still and win in 7 games.
Oh, come on.
That's the Celtics for you, right there.
Game 5. I think if they come out of here and they get their ass kicked, they're going to go home in the garden and go take care of business. And that's all she wrote. Nice season. Congratulations. Celtics world champs.
In an ideal world, yes, but who knows?
Yeah, they are waiting to go back home.
Okay, let's talk. I have a question. You mentioned world champs. So, like, when we say, obviously, it's just the NBA, but in most sports, usually the U.S. is like, for instance, World Series. No other country's league is better than the United States, right? So that's that. Football, American football, we know that. Do we think that this is the world championship for basketball? Because aren't like the best 3 to 5 players in the NBA all from Europe?
I mean, the problem is they're not from the same country.
Okay, if it was Europe, if it was all of Europe versus all of the US, I think that team would fucking.
There's only one year.
That would be interesting. That would be interesting.
Joe for Giannis, the 3 best players in the fucking league are all not Americans. Well, born,
Look at the last 4 MVPs.
So you got Porzingis.
Embiid, he's there too.
But it's still the world championship because
the best league in the world, or whatever.
When you play a world championship, it's not continent versus continent. It's country
I need to see the roster.
It's the use of the world. It's just semantics. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I
need to see the roster.
MVP award a long time ago when they were giving it to Steve Nash over Kobe.
It's almost like you ever see those memes where they put together professional basketball players from whatever college they went to, like who's the best starting 5 from whatever college they went to.
Yeah.
You almost have to do that for the Europe and the US, and then I could make an assessment. I'm like, okay, is our best USA players better than the starting 5 for Europe?
No, not right now.
All right, you gotta think about the matchup. So who plays better defense? Is it the Europeans or is it the US team? I'm a defense guy.
Who would be the? You'd have Joker in there.
You'd have Joker, Giannis, and Luka for sure. The 3.
Yeah,
Valanciunas would be. Isn't he from fucking?
Just the guy that plays a lot of Euro ball. These totals are down like.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Markkanen from the Jazz would probably be in there. He's probably top 5 best European.
Porzingis would be on the team. I don't know if he'd start though.
Same thing with Isn't Valanciunas? Where's Valanciunas from? He'd be on it.
Markkanen's better.
Lithuanian, yeah. Valanciunas would be on it.
Do you know that if Yugoslavia was still a nation, Luka and Joker would be on the same team?
Because Serbia was part of Croatia.
Luka, Joker, and Giannis probably just beats them, right? With them 3 on the same starting 5 right there. LeBron's getting old. KD's
and Embiid isn't Embiid. Well, he's not European.
I wouldn't even put LeBron on the starting 5 right now for you.
Cameroon.
Americans?
No fucking way. Hell no. Fuck no. He's too old. He's past his prime.
I don't know.
I know he's one of the greatest players of all time. I get that 100%. He's deserved it. However, right now, I think there's better players that you could put in the starting 5 than LeBron. I really do.
So he's not even he's not in your top 8 players in the league.
Not in my top 10. If I could, I'd have to sit down and write it out.
Yeah.
But I don't think he'd be in my top 10. And that's just hot take Stephen A style.
Well, take the other ones out. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's not American.
Well, he's on the European.
He's Canadian, isn't he?
Yeah, but that's not European.
That's another one. I think he's a 5 or 6. Shea's 5 or 6. So it's like,
they would definitely beat the U.S. right now. U.S. is all the good U.S. people are aging. They're getting older.
Yeah, it's true.
Curry, LeBron, KD, that's 3 of my 5 probably right there. And they're all getting pretty old. I mean, they're still good, but they're not going to beat Luka.
Well, then there's Tatum, Booker.
Tatum, Booker, yeah. But, I mean, you need a big man. They don't have no – who would be the big? Because isn't Embiid's European, right?
So yeah, I think he's Nigerian, isn't he?
Is he European, Cameroon. Cameroon.
Yeah. Cameroon,
that's the accent. Yeah,
he'd be with Jokic and them too.
Well, they all speak. I think Cameroon's like they speak French. I think that's like one of the French.
Yeah, I think that's who he's playing for the Olympics this year. Is France?
Get fucked. No,
isn't he? Or is he playing for the U.S.?
No, he can't.
No, he's not. He's not on the U.S. roster. I don't.
No, he doesn't. He plays like, dude.
He's playing for France or something. I think.
I don't know about that. I don't think so.
Has he not played at all?
No, if anything, he'd be playing for Cameroon. Like that, he's like done so much for that country that if he played for anyone else, like they'd fucking.
I'm gonna look it up.
They'd lose their minds.
I kind of swore he was gonna play for France or something.
Yeah, because France colonized Cameroon. I think he has the opportunity for dual citizenship.
Yeah.
It's like Eto'o. He was an amazing soccer player that played for Barcelona, Chelsea. Samuel Eto'o. He was from Cameroon.
Yeah, Etoo, right? I remember him with an apostrophe in there somewhere.
No,
right?
He's playing for US this year somehow.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
We don't want him.
He's probably got dual citizenship because he plays.
Yeah, he probably got the citizenship. That's crazy. He's playing for the US. They were saying
Cutland Clark should have been playing for Italy. She's part Italian, or she's Italian background.
Clark,
bullshit. You can play for whoever nowadays.
Well, Mike Piazza played for Italy in the first World Baseball Classic. He's from fucking Jersey. Fucking Italy. Get out of here. That's a problem. I don't want to get into that, but Italians.
Hey, look at your USA cricket team. Just fucking check out where
who the fuck's on the USA cricket team, man.
I was going to say.
What do you mean? Look at him. Where do I look?
All right,
where do you find that?
Just to throw this out there for U.S. players, here's some U.S. players that should be. I think they can compete with the Europeans. Anthony Edwards, Anthony Davis down low, Devin Booker, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Steph Curry.
So you think Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are better than LeBron right now?
Not Jason Tatum.
Neither one of them.
No, I mean,
I would rather have
over a career, no. Over a career, no. And they play different positions. They play differently.
Over a career, no question. There's no Jason Tatum will never be as good as LeBron. He won't sniff his fucking.
I would like to see Tatum and or Jaylen Brown's stats at the end of their career, and then I can assess. But I'll tell you what, it's going to be hard to meet what LeBron did because he's done it. He's been in the league forever. He's been very consistent. He's grown as a player. I mean,
well, let me make this easy. I'll say Tatum and this person.
1A, 1B with Jordan. He's 1A. It's almost like saying, "Oh yeah,
Tatum or Giannis."
Better than Jordan.
Tatum or Giannis.
I mean, who would I?
What are you thinking about?
No,
Tatum or Giannis? Better player.
Right? No. Oh yeah.
Not right now. Ever.
Giannis.
Ever. Joker.
I mean, he's so fat and lazy.
Tatum.
But he's so goddamn good. I would say
he's so fat and lazy, but he's so goddamn good.
Luka.
I mean, it's
they would have AD guarding Joker. That
I don't even know.
Here's the problem with Tatum. Here's the problem I have with Tatum.
He's not as good as any of those players.
He's a good regular season player. However, he gets to the playoffs and he just kind of lets everybody else do the work. I mean, he ends up being a great role player when he's the goddamn star on the team.
Dan, what do you got? A little Australian pizza there? I'm curious what a pizza looks like in Australia. Can you hold a slice up for us?
It's upside down.
They don't use tomato sauce. They use Vegemite.
Okay.
They put it upside down.
Is that your favorite place to go to? Is that where you got it from, or is that just convenience? No, you're muted. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so interesting.
It don't look half bad.
There's usually a place that I get from called Roscoe's, which is like proper pizza. But this one, I'm being a dirty Australian and eating a Hawaiian pizza.
Oh God!
I thought I saw pineapple on there. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Yeah, and this place does like a deep dish pineapple pizza that's really good. So it's sacrilegious, but my spot wasn't open, so I had to get it from this place.
I was just curious what a pizza looks like down under, and I thought I saw pineapple on there, so I wasn't sure if that was a traditional thing, but. The Astros are on the board 1-0.
Pineapple on pizza.
I'll get a real pizza and show you guys what the real one looks like. I'll get one of them.
You know, I've been some places where it's not bad, but it's not good either. Like they do like I think the place I went to had like balsamic, and there was some other stuff on there that wasn't like.
If I was starving, well, balsamic's not in my pizza either, but that's like a flatbread. But here's the deal: I've had it, and some of it's been okay. I can't get. It's warm fruit on pizza. That's strange.
I mean, I like grilled pineapple.
With some ice cream or something. I could do that.
Stick it on the
side. I
think
Mike was right. I think they gave up.
Yeah, I think so too. It's over.
NBA, dude. It's
over.
Why are they giving up so early? It's the second quarter.
Because it's the NBA.
That's bullshit right there.
Right now, take all the Stars props under because they're going to bench them.
Yeah, give me the over 3.5. Takes Astros at a pick 'em.
The only prop I took tonight was PJ Washington's over on points. How's he doing? I haven't been paying attention to the his stats.
I seen him hit.
It's just been all. It's been all Luka. Has it just been all Luka? I just figured that PJ Brown would get looks tonight because they need somebody else to pick up. Yeah.
I got Kyrie's points and Lively's rebounds.
Horford just hit a 3.
Kyrie's points, I was tempted for sure.
I went back to it. I cashed with the last game. I'm like, that's the only way they're gonna win is if he contributes because Luka can't do it all.
Exactly. So if you like the Mavs tonight, you had to take Kyrie's over on points. It correlates.
Basically. Yeah.
Not necessarily Luka, because Luka just gets 30 plus win or lose. He's gonna get
his numbers are too high for me. I don't like betting 33s and a halves and shit like that.
I think they might have learned something from game 3 because the percentage of shots and points basically came from Kyrie and Luka. It's like you play in the Celtics, that doesn't work. You're not going to win that way. You have to find other scores, and I thought the guy to find is PJ Brown. That was it. I was like, he could make threes. Yeah.
The Celtics are throwing this game, bro. They have 28 points with 3 minutes left in the second half.
Throwing it.
I saw some meme. I saw some meme that the ref selection was called in, and they call him the playoff extender. I can't remember who it is. That it's one of the popular refs in the NBA.
Boston.
They have Luka's point prop locked up because I think everyone's wants to slam the under.
Doug, I can get down with that. Doug says sausage, mushroom, and green peppers. Guys, throw your comments in the chat.
Hell yeah.
What's your favorite toppings on pizza?
Dude, that's a horn right there. I'll give him that one.
Guns finally got interested in conversation.
No, yeah, sausage, mushroom, green pepper. You can even throw hamburger on that one on top. Let's make this a fucking pizza.
I'm gonna give you boys one that's unequivocal.
Baby shrimp.
Spicy cut pepperoni. If you don't know the small pepperonis, those little ones that the edges curl up.
The curl up and the grease gets in the middle. Yeah.
Spicy cut pepperonis. They got a little zip to them as well. That's one of the best.
I have a question for the panel real quick. Daniel Gafford's live point prop is juiced minus 154. Under 4.5, he already has one. Does that mean he's hurt or something? Why would it be juiced that much to only 4 more points?
Lively's playing so good.
Barbecue chicken. Come at me. Some Sweet Baby Ray's on that ass. Wow, man. I don't know about that, but JW got pepperoni, sausage, and black olives. I'm not down with the black olives.
I don't like the olives, man. Yeah, you can get rid of the black olives.
Yeah, man, move those.
I just bet on Gafford over 4.5 points live plus 118.
I was just weird.
Here's
4-0
Astros, by the way. 4-0 Astros. Here's the question about the sausage. Is it ground and brown or is it just cut into little coins?
Oh, like little balls?
Tatum.
I think you grind it up and you just sprinkle it over.
They just
I think that's the best way to do it. I don't want to be overwhelmed with hamburger.
I had to change rooms real quick, but cash that over 3.5. Tiggs Astros.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's fucking go.
I opened it up.
I'm waiting.
Tammy's got one right there. That's the old hangover special. Pepperoni and banana peppers. Zip. Get your rip. I like that one. I'm just a traditionalist. Give me I'm a pepperoni mushroom guy. I want the spicy cut pepperoni and I want fucking an abundance of mushrooms.
Yeah, I just ate a pepperoni sausage, green pepper mushroom. It's excellent. It's awesome.
Like a little
but
green
I won't hate on the pineapple. I know everybody loves to. You can get down with some pineapple.
I just got an everything pizza the other day. Literally all the toppings you can have: salami, ham, baby shrimp, all the vegetables, even olives and pineapples, tomatoes.
It's like a good one to have. Like it's the morning. I got this dinner last night, and it's actually nice to eat pineapple on. It kind of makes it feel like it's healthy, It's tricking yourself into thinking it's healthy.
Some low-fat cheese and some pineapple.
Fruit on it. What are you talking about? It's healthy. It's got fruit on it.
Low-fat cheese.
Tomato is a fruit, and then you got tomato sauce on there. So I mean,
you do it. You're already eating the fuck. You're already taking all those carbs down. You might as well throw some fat on that cheese. Make it work. Make it worth your time.
Gluten-free crust.
Thin crust can be nice. Get the fuck out of here.
Ramon says ricotta.
Ramon, I'm with you. I do like that. I am a ricotta fan. Give me a little ricotta on there.
No, you gotta say it. Ricotta is ricotta.
Ricotta. I forgot. It's ricotta. That's the one where you get the balsamic dressing combo going there.
The little glaze. Oh yeah.
Those little mom and pop Italian shops. They throw that shit on pizza on everything, man.
Prosciutto and arugula and fucking balsamic glaze.
Yeah, that's a good fact though, Doug. Avocado is a fruit.
All right, Cam, you're not going to like it, but I settled on Kyrie's under 24.5, which is even worse than you got. I think if they're going to blow him out, he's not going to play.
Silent Rob says onions are a must. I don't know about a must. I don't mind him on there.
Luka's up to 39.5.
Depends on the top.
Is he getting 40 fucking points tonight?
Like if I go sausage, I go green pepper.
Sausage, green pepper. He could get 17 more, yeah.
I didn't expect them to be up 25 in the first half.
No, I feel you. I'm not saying it's a bad. I'm just saying.
I'm not going to take the under. I think he can get 17 more.
Yeah, you can't take an over with how the game's playing out.
I'm just taking a little bit on the Stars that I think if this game goes the way it's going, they're not going to be playing as much. But who knows? Fucking the Celtics might come back. You never know.
Celtics are plus 1,000 right now.
Celtics third quarter. Or
no lead is safe in the NBA. No lead is safe.
No lead, but they don't want. They're punting this. They don't want to win on the That's what it's looking like.
Yeah, like I said, they want to win in the Garden. They want to win at TD Bank.
That's what it's looking like.
They want to be in front of their fans. They want to hear Dirty Water. They want to hear fucking Dropkick Murphys. And they want to get on the duck boats and fucking hold that goddamn trophy and have a parade.
You don't want to win in front of a bunch of Dallas fans.
Slurp down a bunch of chowder while watching Goodwill Hunting.
I gotta be honest.
They want to be in their hometown, fucking their own bitches in their house.
Yeah. I gotta be honest. I would want to win the championship on somebody else's turf.
So would I.
All over their asses, fucking confetti. You got to go pick up the confetti because we won. We're gonna take your cheerleaders and your girls while we're out of town, and then we're gonna fucking private jet that shit on back and go kick ass at home. And they're gonna have a hell of a parade. It's gonna that just to me.
Then you get two parties, yeah.
You live out.
They're gonna have a hell of a parade. They have the parade on a Monday and there's just a bunch of fucking unemployed Irishmen from Dorchester just fucking tanked up.
That's not true. I heard that one time.
Sam Adams going. Sam Adams.
One time.
Where's
your
the
cousin from Boston?
Boston.
Did you hear about when it was either the Yankees or the Giants won the Super Bowl, the World Series? They had the parade in somewhere in New York, and people were throwing they were making their own confetti out of the windows and throwing it from the buildings. And they found this one company got sued because this girl cut up a bunch of like secret financial files for like clients and threw them off for the parade.
I was wondering what you meant when you said they were making their own confetti.
Yeah, like to throw, making yeah.
Just running it through like paper shredders.
All the office people were taking paper out of their desks and throwing it into the streets and shit. But someone leaked like multi millions and billions of dollars worth of fucking like stuff they shouldn't have thrown out there.
A bunch of classified information's out there.
Yeah. Social security numbers and shit.
When I thought you were gonna say confetti, I thought they like took a key from like an executive's drawer and just started like cut it open and just let it fucking fly.
Well,
out.
They might have done that too, but.
Oh, why would you let that happen?
No, I'm with Mike. I want to win it on your. I can party in your city and then go back and party in my city. I mean, come on.
Every picture you saw of me after I won a championship on your home court would be with my middle finger up. At least one of them, if not both of them.
I'd be interested to know how many of the Celtics championships were won on another team's floor.
I don't know.
Because the last one, they won it in Game 6 in Boston.
They haven't won in a while, so they probably want to win at home. They haven't won in years.
That's a good question.
They haven't won since KG and them, right? Yeah, because
they haven't won since they beat the Lakers, right?
Yeah, they beat the Lakers.
They beat the Lakers in 08.
Nicholas Handy says, dude, Dallas will riot. Here's what I know about Texas. When things weren't looking good, they let the Alamo go. So
shut up, I don't know what that's the other side of the Oh my god.
Yeah, 81 was Houston. I was trying to think 85. I think that was Boston.
That's how Dallas rolls.
Or it's 86, 85.
It wasn't anywhere near Dallas, Mike. It was half a country away. Dallas and San Antonio are really far away.
Well,
there you go. Just Rusia Jr. is just coming up with the stats. There's two right there. They won in Houston. They won in LA in 69. Nice. Good year.
When the going gets tough, Texas gets going.
I don't think you'll understand that Boston only has 32 points going into halftime, bro.
That's wild.
They had 32 points in the first quarter, the last 6 games.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have 32 points.
This is a fluke. No, it's not. This is deliberate. Bro. It's absolutely deliberate. It's
looks
deliberate.
Like the script's on in this one.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Adam Silver made a phone call and says, "Hey, You guys got this. Cut this shit out. We're trying. I got advertisers out the wazoo for Game 5. Let me get Game 5.
They can't do sweeps in the NHL and NBA. They need one to go Game 5 at least.
Yeah, I know. Florida on a run.
The ABC execs were calling in.
I might bet Edmonton just because of that factor.
I need a Sunday game. There ain't shit on TV. You gonna make people watch baseball? No.
You're gonna watch the final round of the U.S. Open.
There's soccer. There's Euros.
That's a good point. Yeah, but
That
ends at like what, 5, 6?
Look,
I know it's early.
Fewest
Yeah, it's
points in
early.
any half. Fewest points in any half. Fewest points in any half since that coach has been Missoula. What the fuck, bro? You trying to tell me that don't mean something?
Look at this.
You're just gonna do something tonight that you've never done before? Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out.
All of a sudden, you can't hit shots. All of a sudden,
They're gonna sit their players. They're gonna sit them. You wait and see. They're not gonna play the fourth quarter.
Watch.
And right now, the -2.5 for the third quarter is juice to the Celtics. I'm scared to take it after watching that. I mean,
hey, Missoula just went in yesterday and he goes, "Hey guys, no practice."
Could it be Dallas wire to wire?
Here's about 100,000. Go to the Titty Bar. Just go get lit up. Don't matter. We're gonna win this in Boston.
I'll tell you what. I got Dallas third quarter -1.5 at -115, or Boston rather third quarter -1.5 -115.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take his. I'm gonna throw $50 on that.
I don't think Boston cares.
I don't think they care either, but
they may just keep going.
Still, Dallas' worst quarter this entire series has been the third. So, well, minus the first quarter of that first game.
They may just go Hauser, Pritchard, just go run the offense. Tatum, Brown, take a break.
I'd love that.
Tillman played like 10, 15 minutes.
Wow, Minnesota Twins tied it up 4-4. How about that? Well, that was probably fucking that live line for Minnesota Twins.
I saw some weird stat, and this is just like the trends that come across my feed. It's like Minnesota's 17-0 when they score 6 runs the game before, and they're the next game. Did you see that shit?
Yeah,
okay, I'm not the only one.
When they dump the truck, normally teams don't rally the next spot there, but when Minnesota dumps the truck, that just means their bats are hot and they keep winning.
Yeah,
they probably already got the
17-0
though.
That's kind of street.
Game 5. Look headline's probably out.
It's gonna be a Boston favored by, I'm gonna say 7.
Probably.
Yeah. It's gonna be the same as the other game, 6.5, 7.
Yeah, the standard.
I was just saying because I remember last time it was a blowout. They already had the next game posted like halfway through the game.
Yeah, they're just copy paste at this
on
point.
Gerardo. Not to interrupt, but I was just paying attention to the chat. I couldn't quite get it in. I'm not sure what that was worth, but yeah, he's cashing in the chat.
What?
Horses?
Oh, ponies. I got you.
Yeah.
Shout out Wham in the house. Only right. See what he's got to say. Shout out Wham.
What's up, Wham? Wham, you got to get on her one day. He hasn't been on. Wham hasn't been on since the Capper Collective days. LJ remembers those days. That was a long time ago. That was the last time Wham was ever. Wham, you ever want to come on? But yeah, RIP Tease. We talked about it. It was new information last show. Anyway, if you didn't know.
Who's Tease?
Tease, you'd recognize him. He passed in April. He was a Who Bangin' PSR guy. He did WNBA in college. You'd recognize him.
Yeah,
college,
if I saw him,
basketball. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Wham won't come on if I'm on screen. He does it with the sesh, even though he doesn't want to. But
who's he? He's George Michaels.
No, Wham? No. Oh, Wham. OG Wham. Which, by the way, the one guy I'm so surprised. Like, I met him in San Antonio last year, and he's like 6'6".
Damn,
Wham's tall. 6'5", 6'6". He's a tall guy, and I'm 6'2". I'm like, holy shit, this guy's tall.
Is he built like a lineman or built like a forward?
He's built like a basketball player.
I'll tell you, boys. I was actually.
I always thought he was a small guy.
I was thinking about.
He's tall.
Earlier this week.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It's like he's either bit. It's like when you see guys that big, I always ask them, like, big.
I'm just kidding. Wham. You can come on whenever you want.
Left tackle or big, like Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the answer to that is yes, because he's big, but he's built like a basketball player, I think.
I was running through the Rolodex thinking, do I know any midgets so I can get a picture with a midget? I know Wham's paying money for that. If you can get a kiss from a midget, there's cash on the line.
I don't
Man,
get
he
it.
must have
It's
a
an
big
inside
head,
joke.
'cause I got a big head.
It's a true story.
Oh.
But you know, just the way his dimensions look on screen, I always thought he was a small guy.
Yep.
That's crazy. Shout out Wham.
Yeah, Wham. Shout out to you for being tall. There you go.
I fucking I hit gas 3.5 points.
So there you go. That's why I said I couldn't believe that it was juiced to the under, but there you go. Right now, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Lucas Points are grayed out, and for good reason. They don't know what they're like. Oh, people are going to slam the under because they're going to be benched.
I'm actually I got a lock here. I'm going to take Dallas Mavericks money line -6,000.
Oh,
oh, what?
Russia's taking Boston +17.
Oh, fucking wild pitch in the Baltimore game. Dude comes home. Does he get it?
End of
I
game.
think he gets it. I think he gets it to tie it up. You see this? Are you watching?
Yelling.
I'm
No,
watching.
no.
I see it. And
It's the bottom of the 10th. I know that. I'm not watching.
Yeah, the
It
game
was a
ended.
wild pitch. The guy, they had
Is it tie game?
he
Same
goes
tie
home.
game.
They're challenging.
They're challenging because it's end of the.
It
It
is.
says-
He was out.
They
No,
he
wait,
was
they
out,
took
yeah,
it back.
challenging.
The initial call was he's out. Now they're challenging it. That was a hell of a move.
Good evidence.
He's safe.
Nice
They're all
stand.
saying he's safe. Yeah. Give him the ass pack. Get on in there and get your high fives. There you go.
I have the under at what 8.5. Please don't go over.
That was a hell of a situation. That's like the third time in this game that there's been some call at home.
Twins tied it up.
Yeah.
Too late.
Mike said that game's over.
Yeah. No.
Did
4-4.
they?
That's
We're
the
mostly
Twins
safe.
for you. You never know.
And is it starting to rain? He's definitely safe. There's 100% he's safe.
You said it's
100%
starting
he's
to
safe.
rain.
Well, there you go. We're gonna have the 11th inning. Why do I feel like
Oh,
Doug has a
they're
bet
wrong.
on the Phillies?
They're still
Doug-
going. Still got runners on first
3-3.
and second if he's
He
safe.
said he's out.
Says
No.
3-3 on the books now. No, yeah, he's safe.
They gotta have good evidence. They ruled it out on the field.
No, he's saying he's out. Like that's just what his opinion was, and he prized money on it. I have money on the Phillies too, but I'm not watching it. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't see
I'd
the
be,
play, but if they don't got good
I'd be objective about it.
My bookie
clear
just
evidence.
went
clear.
back up to 3-3. They're saying it's official. It's fair. It's safe.
Yeah.
4-3 now, boys. Run them up. That's the dub. That's
Wait,
the
they
dub.
won. They won.
Oh, dub club, baby. Let's go.
Did it win?
4-3 winner. Baltimore. Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Under
They
two.
got the
Under
plus
two.
money.
Under two.
Something.
Woo!
Hey, do something.
When I see extra innings, I always, if you have the under in extra innings, you doesn't matter what the score is, you automatically think in your
What
head
the
you
fuck
lost.
is going on?
It could be 1-1 going into extras. You're like, I'm fucked.
Is there another challenge play here? Is that what just happened? Because it
Went
showed
back down
4-3.
from
Now
4.
it's back to 3.
Yeah, now it's 3-3 again. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Man, you guys are missing out on the craziest halftime show I've ever seen. There's a Chihuahua dunking a basketball on a mini hoop. It's fucking crazy.
Fucking
Good,
incredible
good
stuff.
diversion.
Oh, I see what happened. I see what happened. It is 3-3. It is 3-3. They can't tag it.
I just did a 360 dunk. This Chihuahua just did a 360 dunk.
The Chihuahua's not going to make or give me $200. I'm going to fuck with the stupid fucking Chihuahua.
Yes, I can give you $200.
Dan's losing his mind. He did a 360.
Tell him, Ramon Scott. Tell him about Red Panda. Red Panda, the best halftime act of all time.
Tie game. It's in the 11th.
You just killed LJ.
He said he's missing out.
You know who Red Panda is? Red Panda's the
She spins the plates.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, she's up on
White Sox scored, by the way, boys. White Sox, top of the 5th.
And yes, she is
We got that
Chinese.
first
Red
five
Panda,
going.
you guessed it.
Let's go.
It's 91 in the last 10. Gotta ride it.
She's Chinese. Did she play a joke on you or something?
Yeah, she urinated in my drink.
This Boston game or this Baltimore game. What a lot of fun. Let's go.
It's not fun because I got a fucking total on the line.
You'll be fine.
We'll see. No, now I lost. Just lost.
Why? Because I'm on Baltimore?
No. He said
You'll be fine.
Dave says you'll be fine. I go, now I'm not fine.
Dave's trying to reverse jinx you.
No, I'm not. He has a total, so I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care who wins. Just finish the fucking game. God damn it.
You okay? It's at 6 and you have 8.5. You have a 3-run buffer. I'd feel
okay. I want to see if it may
rain delay, boys. Rain delay.
God,
that's funny. That'd be so funny if that'd be hilarious.
Fucking believe there's a rain delay in this game in the 11th inning.
And it's 10 o'clock at night. That's not finishing.
Too, by the way, it's not just a little rain; it's pouring.
Void the bet. Void the bet. Void the bet.
Are you kidding me?
I have 8. I'm sorry, not 8.5. I have 8.
You know the worst part about it is that it'll void for you too because the game has to end. It's not even 9 innings. I think the way the books go is the game has to end completely to get any total.
Yeah, for totals for sure. Yeah, the totals are weird about the totals. Right?
Full game. Almost every book will void your bet if it doesn't.
The total already hit. Oh, that'd be so dirty.
I've had a game that already went over and they still didn't pay me out one time. It was weird.
Oh yeah. Well, that one they should have. That's not.
Yeah, like, it was fucked up. I had to call them and everything. They wouldn't get
because the home team scored there at the end before the rain delay. This game will have to either be continued at some point. Now,
yeah.
You shouldn't lose theoretically if it goes the 24-hour rule, right? This is generally how the sports books work. If the game gets made up after 24 hours, so let's say they wait 2 weeks to come back and play this last inning because they're playing against each other again.
Void it.
Then they'll void your bet. But if you won't lose the bet theoretically, I guess is what it comes down to. But I don't think you'll win it if they get to that position.
Is it actually a rain delay, or are you just saying that? Oh, it is rain delay.
Oh, it's pouring. It's pouring.
Yeah. That's crazy. The timing on that for them to get a run in and then it starts raining is insane.
Oh, it's huge to fucking get the job done.
They'll finish it tomorrow probably before they play their next game.
Which is important to note because if they do that and your book's voided, if it's within 24 hours, generally the rules in the books are if it's in that 24 hours, then they'll keep it going. So you'll have to go look at the house rules. Like when you know all those links at the bottom when you first log into your websites.
That everyone doesn't look at
the rule book. Go in there. You don't have to use them that often, but they're there. And when you look at them, you'll know.
Unless it stops pouring, but if it's pouring for like another hour straight, they'll probably.
I'll be honest with you guys right now. I'd much rather just have the bet voided. Fucking not think about it, not to worry about it. I don't want to sit there like fucking a day. It's like that tennis bet. Late at night, was up with Dan and Barney, and we were looking for things to bet, or I was, and I bet some tennis bet live, ITF tennis, not even ATP. This is like when you tune into the FanDuel stream, it's the wrong court type of thing. But anyways, fucking dog. It was rain delayed, and then I looked, and in that city in China, it was going to rain for 9 days straight. So I text the book, or I live chatted the book, and I said, hey, look, the weather report's 9. Can you void my bet? No, we have to wait 72 hours. So a guy that was trying to go to bed to get a bet in just to get some money had to wait 72 hours to get it back. Fucking
I'll tell you that I stopped betting tennis predominantly because of that reason.
Walkovers.
I like Nakashima tomorrow, 6 a.m. Eastern, and he's like a
I stopped betting tennis.
I stopped betting tennis. Here's a bet.
He's plus 175 dog, but I stopped betting tennis as hard as I was because of all those fucking rain delays, especially in the majors and shit. It just seems
that happened today on me. I had a tennis bet today and they got rained out.
You want to talk about a horrible voided bet? When you're up in tennis, it's the last game to shut it out, and there's a walkover.
Oh yeah,
that's the worst. That's the worst bad beat there can be. Literally, like a serve away. And you fucking void and your person's winning, and it's not even close. It's like 6-2.
So or sorry, 5-2. Anymore, I would take Nakashima plus 175.
Isn't that the city that got bombed in World War II? Nagasaki.
Nakashima.
It was Hiroshima. That's both of them. See,
it's a hybrid.
Nagashima.
That's what happened.
They must border each other.
Hirosaki, Nagashima.
Nicholas Anderson's officially in delay. Yeah, man, it's fucking pouring. It's raining up.
It is raining here.
That is kind of funny. Yeah, we need to pull out of our annuity. JG Wentworth.
877 cash now.
Get the cash out. If they gave me 90% of my bet back not to have it voided, I'd do that right now. I don't want to fucking wait.
I've done that before.
What's the difference?
When you know it's.
I don't like sitting there for $20. Yeah, for $20, it'll give me peace of mind. I don't want to have to stare at it and be.
It's almost like you have 85-90% of your bet, and you're kind of looking.
No, there shouldn't be a difference. Mike is right. You just wait, but I have zero patience. That's why I don't like futures. It's sitting in your bet queue for fucking a season.
That's
what am I 24 hours? I'll go 24. I'll give
it sucks when you have like a bunch of bets and you're looking at what you bet. Just make sure you don't double up, and then you see that fucking future ticket just sitting there rotting, and if you have a bad one, it's just like this one's gonna go. It's like this is an L, and it just keeps sitting in my queue.
Yeah.
Big Show was saying he just puts his futures on a different book so he doesn't have to look at it all the time.
That's good. That's a good idea. Yeah.
But I always like to get the best price though too. So if it's a way better price on a different book, I'm gonna bet it there.
That's my thing too. Is that like I only have books that I use for different reasons. I'm not gonna go if I open. And by the way, what if it's on a book I'm using? Exactly. It's like let's say it's worth it, like plus 100 more. It's like $1 more, right?
I don't want to scroll through it.
I don't want to see it.
Where is the highest price at for sure?
Yeah. No, I don't fuck with futures anyways. It affects the way I bet and we've been over this. Good for people that do. I don't.
You know what?
I do more
fuck anybody that says it doesn't, Dave. Everybody that bets a future, they get to these games, as much as they say, "Oh, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect me." All of a sudden, you hear, "Well, I got a future on it. I don't need to bet this game."
Or they say like when they say their bet for the game is the future because that's the deciding game. You're missing out on all the other bets on the game. Like what are you doing?
Tarek B says Mike is hilarious, not betting tennis, but throws out a bet. Listen, that came off. That came off.
I'm never betting tennis again.
I didn't say I'm never betting tennis again. I said I don't bet tennis. But that being said, here's a tennis.
I do like Nakashima.
Fresh off the Steam report. I'm gonna get a refill.
It's hilarious.
Ramon out here spitting old dirty.
Dirty bastard, yeah. So I really secretly just want the Dallas to blow them out so everyone can get benched. We can cash Tatum and Irving, but that's not what everyone else wants. So
need Gafford to get his minutes in now. Lively's had 18 minutes already. Gafford's on 7. He hopefully gets more minutes out of the rotation, gets his points.
What is
Didn't you get it already?
Points do?
I thought you hit it already.
I hit him at 3. I put a bet on him at 3.5. And 4.5.
Oh, I thought you bet it. Oh, you hit it again. Oh, okay.
No, I bet it. Like as in, I bet it live.
He's got 2 points. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got 3.
3 because he made a free throw.
I need a bucket now. One more bucket catches.
You'll get it.
This happens every time, man. He starts the fucking third quarters. He's been doing it all series.
I stopped trying to decide who to take, which big to take.
Ramon in the chat giving us lyrics. You should be up here giving us them pipes.
Yeah, turnover chain. Remember that?
Baby, I got your money. Don't you worry.
You're only allowed to sing Dropkick Murphys, Guns. That's all you're allowed to sing.
That's my favorite. Hearing Ramon.
I lose my voice very quickly.
Ramon's got the voice of an angel.
He's the songbird of our generation.
He really is.
Here we go. Gafford to the line.
Yeah, you just got fouled. You'll get it right here. You'll cash it.
Come on, 2 free throws. Come on, baby. 2 in the first fucking 2 minutes.
Oh no, he sucks at free throws.
He just hit 2 in a row.
He hit 2?
Yeah, he hit 2 before.
Well, right now he's up. Yeah, we'll see. Don't jinx his bet, Cam.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not jinxing it.
I thought it was under 4.5 minus 152. It was plus 120 at over 4.5.
That's one. I cashed 1. That's cashed 1. Okay. I got the 3.5 cash. Bang.
Yeah, it's cashed.
Now I need to hit 1 more for the 4.5 because I hit him twice. Both are plus money too.
Yeah, it's great. Why did they set it at that? I thought they were telling you something.
It dropped at half time. It went down to 3.5 at half time.
Well, I thought they were telling you something like, "Hey, this idiot's hurt her." They knew fucking something.
Yes, hit it. Fucking suck my dick, bookies.
I'm gonna bet that this Baltimore Philly game does go off probably in the next hour and a half.
That was the easiest fucking bet I've put on all fucking day. Thank you very much.
Maybe the dingo ate your baby.
I feel like doing the Triple H fucking, the fucking.
But having sex with the transgender wasn't China transgender?
What? You didn't do that, did he?
What?
China wasn't he married to China? Didn't she have like wasn't she an hermaphrodite or something?
No, everybody thought she was. She was a female.
No,
She took steroids. That's all.
Yeah, she.
She did. She did a porn. I remember that.
Yeah, she hooked up with X-Pac.
Wasn't that the dude that the chick that came on Howard Stern all the time?
Triple H. Yes, it was. She went on Howard Stern.
She went on once, I think.
Fucked up a couple times.
No, she was one of the regulars.
No.
You're not thinking. No, that's a different girl.
You're thinking of the Nicole Bass or whatever. Was that part of it? Yeah. I know. Guns and I are very big. You're also a big Stern fan too. Mike is.
Remember what's his name used to have the video on play there?
10 years.
Oh, show me your balls.
Yeah, I haven't been since he got rid of the Howard TV guy about 10 years ago when he got rid of everyone.
All he does.
I was always more of a Cumia guy, I like Cumia.
I like O&A. O&A was good.
Yeah.
I actually went to O&A after I got sick of Howard. I just kind of like
Opie and Anthony.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I like them too. I was Stern from back when I was driving to school. My uncle would play it.
Their Jocktober series is like them just shitting on another show and then having their fans attack their web pages and Twitters. Oh, fucking hilarious.
Look, here's what you need to know about the White Sox. They're up 1-0 right now in the second inning. They're still plus 130 to win the game.
God damn.
The Diamondbacks are minus 166 down.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. That's how bad the White Sox are full game.
The White Sox first 5, like those, you can make money off those.
Sure.
But after that, once they get to the bullpen, it's almost like they're going against slow pitch softball dads. They end up like if they even have a 5-run lead, they lose it every time.
That's what I got. I got the first 5. Yep, I don't touch the bullpen.
Yeah, always first 5. Never bet them complete game.
I'm either first 5 or I'm taking first 5 one side and then taking the other team on the other side.
They're 91. Their last 10 first 5. 91.
Yeah, Boston has decided to not sink any buckets tonight, boys.
They quit in the second quarter.
They're like, what do we do? It's like, Dallas sucks. I want to get out of here.
That's the problem with the NBA, man. It's fucking it's about the kids.
It's for the children. For the children.
Look at man.
Children.
We're down. And they were down in the first quarter and they quit playing. 14 points in the second quarter. It's a bad product. If you were a national television audience, if you're a national network, why would you want this fucking scrap bullshit on your TV?
I'm with you.
I get it. I mean, the players and the stars, it's fun to watch them, but like these guys it has morphed into this thing where it's like, we're down. We're just going to take our ball and go home. Well, you're not going to try. You're not going to do it. It's like me when I play golf. After the first 3 holes, if I'm not 1 under, I'm fucking getting in my car. I'm going home.
Oh, you set the bar high. Jesus Christ. What? I'm not shooting.
If I'm not even or 100, no, because the way the track works next to my house.
Get me out of here.
You leave the clubhouse on a par 4, you go across for a par 3, then you come back up to the parking lot for a par 5. So between a par 3, a par 5, and a simple par 4, if I'm not even or 100, I'm going home.
It's a drinking sport. Just go out there and have fun. Whack at the balls, hammer alcohol. That's what you do.
Now you guys text me when you're done, and I'll come back and pick you up. I live fucking 5 seconds from the golf course. I'm just not going to sit there and finish this.
I can relate. I can relate to Mike there. Yeah,
it's fun. I don't know.
And that's what the NBA has done to me.
NBA is tough to watch. You're correct.
They're not 31.
We're not trying anymore.
Time.
It's bad.
College basketball is more fun to watch than the NBA. I can't like people who cap it and watch it like all the way through the season. I applaud them because it's unwatchable.
Ramon Scott, it sounds like we got an opportunity, my guy. I'd love to be. The problem is the 19th hole is the after the tournament there. We need something before the tournament. We need the driving range. The driving range is what it's called.
It's fun when you do a beer a hole. You got to finish one.
What about
beer.
the John Daly? You gotta like smoke a pack of cigarettes. You gotta drink 6 or 7 Pepsis, and you have to eat 4 Snickers bars or 5 Snickers bars. The John Daly challenge.
I don't know how he does that.
That'd make me sick. Like by hole 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially like a Coke and a Snickers bar. That's a bad combo to be.
Even I can barely have 1 Coke. I mean 4.
No thanks.
Yes.
Then those heaters on top. Like nothing says satisfying to me than a fucking heater and a Coke.
I used to fire down and smoke a hole.
I mean, but you didn't drink Coke with it, did you?
No, I wasn't a beer drinker when I used to play golf a lot. Water. I'd smoke a shitload of weed, but
maybe sniff Coke, but not drink.
No, I didn't do that either.
That goes good with cigarettes.
The last thing I'd ever want to do is smoke weed in golf. That would be horrible.
No, it's fucking.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
No.
You're supposed to chill out.
Drinking's fun. I mean, I'll tell you what. Usually by halfway through, I'm not even caring. Like I'm trying to drink and smoke cigarettes and fuck around.
I just got to be. I'm not very good at golf, but you just got to chill, roll with it. Last time I went, me and my buddy were smoking blunts, and I had the best game of my life.
I think I double bogeyed every hole for the first 8 holes the last time I went golfing, and then I just was a designated driver, but I wasn't sober. So I just drove the cart all over the place.
As soon as I get to like the 6th hole, when you're like deep enough in the golf course, we just start hitting Happy Gilmores off the tee. I just
I'm no good at golf, so.
The Diamondbacks.
Yeah, I'm not great either.
Of course
That's
they did.
why they were plus 130.
Anytime Chicago White Sox are up, just fucking bet against them. You'd be fucking.
Wait, you wait till after 5 innings. Wait, if they have
I took them already. I took the D-backs at minus 105. I took the best line I could get.
Value to wait.
Seager's up.
5, though.
The fucking White Sox were favored at minus 115. That's when you attack. I took D-backs minus 105. That's a steal.
It's 2-1.
That game, the first 5 is probably done too. I don't know how many runs White Sox are gonna get.
Everybody settle down. We got first 5 action in us. These
I think we got a double play. We might be out of this one. We got to keep at 2-1 though.
Still a plus 140. You take more shots at that. My disappointment was I was taking the money lines at plus 140, plus 150, plus 160, plus 180s in the first 5s. They were pushing, but they were cashing all those plus a halves. I was too greedy this past week.
Yeah. Oakland I usually only bet when Crochet's pitching though.
Crochet's the only time they're fucking minus anything. They're what minus 1?
I'll still take the first 5 with him because he's
they were minus. They were minus because of a pitching change. They were. I got them the day before in F5 plus 145
with Crochet on the mound.
Yeah, but he was going against Castillo.
Yeah.
And then they flopped the pitchers. Castillo's actually pitching tonight. So
yeah, he had 13 strikeouts last night. He's a beast.
Yeah, I think that total goes low, under in the Texas.
I'm going to tell you right now, if they're down by 20 points, even though they're down by 33 now, fucking Tatum's not coming in the 4th quarter. They wouldn't be that stupid.
I think they sit everybody and just play like I don't call.
They would be so stupid to put him in if they're down 20 points or more.
Richard.
Yeah, it would be. What if he gets fucking hurt in this meaningless? Granted, Jaylen Brown.
You already got a guy that dealing with an injury right now. You don't need 2.
Yeah,
the Crops are already down to 20 points. Dave, we should have attacked.
We didn't go out and blast the team in the first period. We would just start fighting them.
Celtics look like Virginia basketball tonight. They got 42.
Really do. I mean, you got Hauser out there. He's Virginia.
This is Virginia.
You won a national
University.
championship. What luck in his life? His life is basically like I won a national championship and I'm about to win an NBA championship, and I'm just a role player.
And I'm a fucking scrub.
He's not a scrub, but he's deep on a elite bench.
Yeah,
Duke can shoot.
System guy.
Yeah.
He's the guy when they get in the locker room, they all toss their jock straps to him and say, "Make sure you put."
Oh yeah, that's right. He went to UVA. He doesn't score.
Put some extra Downy in there, and he's like, "Wait, guys, I'm not the."
Yeah, his brother went to Michigan State.
Guy.
Did he win a championship with who?
Yeah,
Virginia, right?
Oh, Virginia. I was like,
Him
Marquette
and Kyle
didn't win a
Guy and all
fucking.
them.
Yeah.
Who'd they beat Texas Tech?
He went to Marquette before then. I'm like, when did Marquette?
That was a good game. That was an elite. That was all time fucking championship game.
How can you?
That Purdue versus Virginia.
Just as a fan of sport, boys, we could have an open conversation about this. As a fan of sport, how can you enjoy just watching a team not getting it done and it's just blowouts? It's the championship. There's no fucking heart. At least Edmonton last night goes down 4-1.
They fought.
Scrapped 4-3 to lose that game. They didn't stop trying. It's like these fucking guys just don't give a fuck. It's crazy.
There's something up here, man.
Houston wins 4-0, by the way.
Yeah,
I still think the Celtics are in control of this game, and the fact that they're missing shots on purpose because they want to take this one at home.
Yeah, they're in control, right?
Control.
They're controlling.
Yeah, they're doing it on purpose. They're doing it on purpose, straight up.
I'm in control. I'm letting you beat the shit out of me. I'm letting you do it.
It's not a
I'm
mistake.
in control.
This is not my point is this is not a mistake. It's not an accident. They're fucking failing on purpose.
I guess if you have halfway decent argumentative skills, you can make anything sound good.
I'll tell you what.
Everybody said the Boston could smack them, but they decided if they wanted to win tonight or not. They said, "No, we don't want it. We want to go back home." So they throw the fucking game. They're deciding what happens. They could have crushed them tonight or tomorrow. It's their choice.
Yeah.
All right.
No, it's not their choice.
I don't think they're in control.
With their food. They're just like
they didn't want to win today. They didn't want to at all. They didn't want to win. They don't give a shit right now. They'd rather go home.
Rangers score, boys. Rangers. First 5 full game. I told you every way to Sunday.
Maybe I've been smoking too much of this shit. Maybe I need to go get my tinfoil hat.
We need them to just slow down a bit.
Luca's still out there trying. He's about
Nate
it.
Lowe gets the RBI. Simeon scores.
Of course, Seager didn't do shit. We need that fucking homer.
Look at this fucking shit. 31 points. ABC's got to be so angry. I bet you the president of ABC is drafting an email right now, and it's going to NBC, ESPN, CBS, and everybody else saying, fuck these guys. Let them go to let's go to general bid and lowest bidder wins. ABC.
Doug, I'm glad you have control of your virility. Good to know.
Dylan, you're an MMA guy, right?
Yeah.
Did anyone take the Celtics today?
What are you on tomorrow? Tell me about it.
Nope.
I did.
You did.
I had the same game parlay.
Yeah, we talked about it. We talked about it before. Game 2 that we were like,
yeah.
Celtics.
But I don't want to interrupt this at UFC style. I'm interested to know.
Before we get into there, I did take the under, and I did say that this was a fucking 14 to 15 point under this total type of game. So
you did say that. Yeah, you said it was under.
Let's go, boys.
All right, Dylan's UFC. Unless you want to save it for something you're doing later.
No, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Tatum's on the floor, by the way.
I've only got 2 bets placed so far, locked in. I took Adam Fugit and Miles Johns. You know it's got to be Fugit. You got to bet on Fugit here, Mike. I mean, he's a proven, tested fighter. He's not terrible, but he's a good middling guy. And I just don't think much of Josh Quinlan at all, honestly. I don't think he's got good defense. I think Adam's going to find a way to punch him right through his defense with his left hand. So Josh Quinlan showed in his last fight. I saw a video on Twitter about him versus left-handed fighters when he fought Danny Barlow. Didn't do very well. So I think Adam Fugit can really pick him apart here if he finds that left. If he did his tape study too, I think he can get it done.
Yeah, I wanted to get there with Fugit. Yeah, I really did. It'd be dogger pass definitely for me. I didn't take a wager on it, but yeah,
I can't trust Quinlan at all.
Yeah, with you. Yeah.
And then I took Miles Johns earlier in the week. He's up to minus 138 now. I just think he's got a better wrestling and better cardio. I think if this one goes further, Douglas is pretty fucked. I don't think he's got a proven gas tank whatsoever.
Yeah, that's
really
fair.
The basic cap there.
Yeah, I don't have a bet on that one. I want to be on the Dougie De Silva side there, but I don't have a bet. So,
you like Kawamba,
not knowing where my mouth is in that case, but I kind of want the dog there too a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if I can trust Kawamba yet. It's only had one fight since his Dana White Contender Series.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't be placing minus 200 on a guy like that. I'd have to say dog or pass there too. And I might get to
I didn't lay that
Almeida
price.
too.
I parlayed him.
He just keeps moving up. Like he's plus 165 now. So yeah, I might find my way to Lucas Almeida if everything goes my way. I come to the co-main event with a little extra cash. I might find a live bet on it.
I wanted the Almeida side as the dog there too. When I, before I went back and taped it, it just looks like such shit in his last two fights, man. I don't know if there's like something wrong with him, like
he looked great, and then he just fell off a cliff, right?
Yeah, like a medical issue. Like he just all of a sudden in those last two fights, you go back like to his wins before that, he looked great against Trezano.
Yeah,
and whatnot.
He looked like he was going to be somebody, right?
Right. Yeah.
I was very high on him in the beginning, but now I don't know if we can trust him. He's got to make a big comeback here and prove himself, I guess.
I thought for sure I'd be on him before I started to watch the tape of the last two fights. And I don't know, that Feely knockout, he just looks slow. Like literally slow, like stuck in the last.
He's a slow and big guy, though.
Say again, sorry?
Yeah. He's very slow and a big guy.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think he might actually fucking gas out, too, so don't really like betting on guys that are going to maybe not gas, but, slow down for sure in round 2 and 3.
I think Timmy Kawamba will probably give him the fight that he wants, like a stand-up fight for the most part. And I think Almeida's the more technical guy. But, man, watching those last two fights, like, do I really want to bet on this guy? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's a lot of questionable fights like that. Everyone is like, I don't know, should I really bet on this guy here at this price? It's a really greasy card all over. And Malkazel Costa's another one. Jekka Sergi. I think we can trust Nate Maness, even though it's minus 500. I think he's fucking smashes Jimmy Flick. I think I'll find a way to get him inside the distance in some parlays or something.
I got Sergi over I faded fucking Weston Wilson.
Yeah, Weston Wilson should
we're
get
on
fucking
Sergi, KO props and all that too. Yeah. I'm with you there, and with Maness. Flick, Flick's a weird guy because sometimes you swear like he fights for your money, and other times he just folds.
Yeah,
and he is weirdly
He's
dangerous.
a stubborn bust too, but he's a very excellent grappler.
Oh, very, very good.
He'll get one sub attempt in there that'll make you clench your butthole.
Yeah, but just chinny as hell. I mean, I think Maness probably knocks him out round 1 and maybe 2. Maybe he gets to 2. I don't know.
It should be 1 or 2 in my
opinion.
The
majority of this card is minus 200 favorites or less, with the exception of a couple. But Armfield and Sergey moneyline parlay should be even money. I'm all over that. And I love the dog in the main event. I believe if the dog wins in the main event, the final fight, it's probably going to be a lot of favorites that are kicking ass throughout this card. But Perez here, Tetsuro Taira stepping up in competition here. Big opportunity to take a whack with Perez. He should be, guys, he is this weight class. He should be able to go out as plus 170, plus 180s in some spots. That seems like a good spot to take the dog.
Yeah, I am on the dog in the main event. I don't think me and Mike have talked about that one. A lot of love for Taira, and I get it because the kid looks phenomenal.
He's on fire, yeah.
He's got great cardio, looks good, but don't fucking sleep on Alex Perez, man.
Yep.
And a big number like that too.
I took 0.4 units to win, 2/3 of a unit on Perez. Yeah, Taira's scary, but yeah, I think the veteran, is value in that spot. I'll tell you what, the curtain jerker. Now that that fat fuck Tagir Ulanbekov is off the card, that curtain jerker with Knutson or Knutson. I used to call her Knutson. You know,
I used to call her Nutson. It's hilarious.
Nutson, right? Yeah, yeah. No, I like her quite a lot there. I don't usually like to take, women's favorites that are a little bit chalky or juice like that. I shouldn't even say chalky because the line is bounced up and down. I don't know why money came in on Pilastre at times like it did. It's back to about where it started, but I like Knutson quite a lot here. And probably by decision. I think she's got her covered everywhere. I think Knutson's more dangerous than people think. You know, she wins by decision more or less every time, but if you watch her fights, I think she wins by decision because she wins the first 8 minutes of the fight easily, and then she just kind of cruises after that. And I think that's what happens again. Shit number on the decision. It's like even money, but I went pretty hard at that, and I parlayed her a couple times.
It seems like the only shot Pilastre has is judge fuckery.
Right.
And that being said, if you want to just get cute, throw a couple bucks on it. It's Pilastre by decision, but it should be Knutson.
I think Pilastre's most likely round to win is probably round 1. If she does win round 1, and then it gets, testy throughout the rest of the fight, that's one. If you got a book that allows it, you slap that split decision pretty hard late. But yeah, I'm on Knutson pretty heavy. I like her a lot in this spot.
I'll tell you what, Old E says, Ed LJ from H-Town. My cousin who lives in Houston says Bregman is cool in the streets. He's been good in 3 and 4 slots. LJ, you got yourself a Bregman jersey floating around that universe?
Yeah, 3 and 4 slots. I love it.
3 and 4 slots.
I know. Dan, I have a question. Lily Field. It looks like it's going to rain.
Livy done.
No, Lily Field.
That's
so is it safe to say that the Yankees are going to beat the Red Sox right in this game?
Well, I have the run line. I hope it's still.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, interesting stat, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I love it.
The Red Sox are now 1-12 in the first game of a home series.
Damn.
Wow.
Is that as a dog or is that just outright?
It doesn't matter what they are.
Wow.
That first game of a home series, they've only won 1 out of 13.
God damn.
Wow.
I'm going to put that one in the notes right now.
So the Celtics have put in Svi Mikhailuk. I've never even fucking heard of this guy. You know that it's done. This guy. look at his name, and you tell me. I mean, I didn't even know this guy. He's
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah. Anyway.
And guess what? Dallas still got Luka and Kyrie out here.
Yeah, Malakok. Svi Malakok.
Bro, if this wasn't a throwaway game.
Dan, is it raining there? Did you check?
Which game are you talking about?
It's the first rugby game. It's in Lilyfield. That's where they're playing it, and it looks like it's raining. 3 o'clock's game time, your time, I think, and it says 92% chance of rain.
Fuck time is it?
Yeah, it's 90% chance of rain. It's cold too.
So I can get 53.5 at minus 128. I think I'm betting the under. Even though these teams are the worst two, they give up the most points. Are the worst 2 teams in the fucking league. I think I'm still taking the under.
Yeah, the under. That under is pretty good for the conditions.
Yeah,
51.5.
I get 53.5. Juiced.
Seattle knots it up 2-2 against them Rangers. Bottom of the first. This game's going to be over.
All right, Luka's done.
Is Kyrie done?
He probably will be in a minute. But like
Sorry.
I said, man, Luka didn't say nothing to the rest. Yeah, Kyrie's out too. Yeah, they're pulling him.
So awful. 92-57.
Kyrie had 21 too.
57.
Hey, imagine how much money your tickets cost to go to this game and you watch this shit.
That's the whole. That's the whole thing. You take your kid. You're a hardworking blue collar person. You can go to one game. You pay $300 for ticket. This is a normal season, not even this fucking thing. You pay $500 for everything.
Cheering anymore? Everyone's just standing. Look, no one's cheering. It's just like they're all like, "Yay!" Like we won.
Imagine if you're a Celtics fan and you live in Dallas.
Dallas,
to see the Celtics to win the championship.
You know what the solution is? Move.
What a kick in the nuts! What a kick in the nuts,
bro! These people pay to watch the bench players in the NBA Finals.
Jose is a Celtics fan that went to the game, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he was sitting through traffic and shit too.
It's like watching the Globetrotters and the Senators right now. This is what we're watching.
This is amazing, bro. The bench players are getting run in the NBA Finals, bro.
Would he have been wearing a jersey and everything? You reckon? Jose would have been wearing all of his Boston gear to the game and they lose. That's the worst.
You gotta walk out of that stadium after getting your dick kicked in. It's like even though you're up 3-1.
No, you know it'd be funny if Boston's bench walked Dallas down. And they
they made a comeback and then all of a sudden they're down 8.
Like, oh shit. Because they're gonna jack threes up. It's just all about them going in, right? You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna just jack threes up.
They got guys on the floor right now that can make threes. Pritchard and Hauser.
There should be a goddamn congressional inquiry into the competitiveness of the NBA and what the fuck is going on. There's sports gambling on it. There's kids watching this shit. There's all kinds of things happening with contracts and national network television. And here we go, 92-60. These boys just stop trying. What the fuck?
What's up, BJ? Good to see you, brother. Guys, hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, smash it. Don't even smash it. Just gingerly touch it. That's always. So hit the dislike button. That's the same. It gives us algorithm, notches on the algorithm. And thanks for being here.
Thank you, Yankees, for getting me to the over.
I got the run line right. Did we get the run? We got the run line.
Oh, you got the run line. Yeah. What did we say? 0-12? Was it 0-12 or 1-12?
Some fucking horrible thing.
Yeah, it's just bad. It was bad, all bad. It's like the Minnesota.
We're gonna sit there and look at our fucking Phillies and Orioles money. Just sit there for 24 hours.
Doug, if I could stat correct you, the NBA is not becoming a trash product. The NBA is a trash product
for years,
and it's been that way for years.
Yeah, I missed the 80s. Yeah, the 80s NBA was excellent.
I'd say the 90s NBA is the best, bro.
90s, with the Jordan era, yes. That
you had the best player in the best era. I mean, and I'm biased because that's when I watch it. But I'll tell you this:
Seattle Supersonics were fun to watch with Peyton and Kemp.
People, I remember coming home from school and not being able. I mean, even like the World Series, like all the sports, and now especially basketball. Like, I couldn't get excited if I was a kid because my favorite player doesn't play every night. He doesn't care.
Let me put the business hat on for a minute, boys.
All right. Go get a hat.
Hat on. The NBA did a great job negotiating to the NBA Players Association, having the most say of any of the players' unions across all of Major League Sports. Their load share, their revenue share, everything is maxed. Their votes count more than the actual owners of the league when it comes to any kind of playmaking decisions. But lack of strategic oversight has led these guys into a situation where they're getting all this money. Now what? So we got guys that made $150 million in max contracts. Now what? There's no strategy behind where are we going next? And now it's good enough to let these guys just fucking sit out 20 games a season and stop trying, and the product's gone to shit. Some strategic oversight is needed to govern this thing, to bring it back into a situation where people actually give a shit.
Didn't they change the rule though about like players sitting out all the time, and they kind of like you could only do it an X amount of times per
Yeah,
year.
there had to be.
There had to be some regulation there because it was getting insane. And I'm sure, some good advertisers, i.e. gambling sports books, wanted certain players playing a little bit more. So they listened to the advertisers and kind of made their decision.
They did a good job fighting the battle as far as going out there and getting max opportunities for the players, but they're losing the war because there's no strategy behind how they move forward. And now we've got this garbage product here. We got teams stop trying in the championship fucking game.
Yeah, that and like you can get like a regular season ticket, like, oh, I'm gonna watch my favorite player play, and then all of a sudden, no, he decided like an hour before the game he's sitting out. It's like what the fuck?
It's not fair to the fans.
Yeah. I remember when Larry Bird used to dive on the floor in a fucking regular season game to save a.
You know what's funny is the NHL did this. This goes back maybe. How old am I? This goes back probably 30 years now, right? I got to evaluate my age based on when this happened. And I remember being a Pittsburgh Penguins fan. My brother was a big Buffalo Sabres fan. And we would go see, blue collar family growing up. So, we get to see maybe 2 games a year. And, our parents did a good job of, you like the Penguins. My brother also liked the Sharks. So those were the 2 games we went to. Yeah. But when the Penguins came into Buffalo, because Buffalo was a mid-market or a sub-market team, guys like Mario Lemieux wouldn't play. Jaromir Jagr did play, so I'll give him that.
Yeah.
But guys like the Stars wouldn't play. And that shit didn't fly. And then eventually you fast forward, ESPN dropped them, and the NHL had to go over to the Outdoor Life Network because nobody wanted the product. And I think that's where the NBA is heading now, is they're going to have to go to, either they go to an Outdoor Life Network type of situation, or, you get an Amazon game where the players are going to play, the Stars are going to play because it's a marquee game. And then you're going to have to be on Amazon Prime to get those games. That to me seems like the solution as they move forward with this contract renegotiation process. Because TNT and ESPN, are they just going to keep giving them money based on you guys stop fucking trying when you're down? Nobody's playing. It's bad. It's bad.
I can see TNT doing that, but I can see ESPN just being like, we got to go a different direction and try to figure out how to like make college
Markieff Morris
better
is
or
in.
something like that. I don't know, but this marriage with the NBA and ESPN sucks.
I have one question. Who's Mario Lemieux?
Stop.
Shut the fuck up. What are you, a chick?
No, I know Mario. He's the second best player ever in the 90s. It was a argument for some people, him and Gretzky.
But that kind of, highlights the point where it was like that was okay at the time for these guys to sit out of these sub-market games.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. And then ESPN dropped them. And that's what it took for them to realize these guys got to make shit happen different. They had to change direction. And I think that's exactly where we are. I've been saying that for the last 2 years. So we'll see what happens. I hope they do the right thing in this contract renegotiation. No more $150, $60 million fucking max contracts.
They're not going to do that, Mike. Once you open you can't put it back in the box.
How do you put it back in the box?
Yeah, because there's only so much money to go around.
You have an NBA lockout.
You guys know. There's no longer $1 trillion box to cash.
Trevor Lawrence just became fucking. I mean, it's getting
NFL's on another
sports.
planet, though. You can't compare NFL with NBA. There's no comparison. NFL is on a different planet.
I think they're making too much money. I mean, it's fucking all sports. It's fucking stupid. Like
but the NFL's done a great job of incorporating the worldwide, the globalization of the product. The NFL is getting there. They've got more. They're strategically. They went from London to Germany. Now they're going down to South America. The NFL has done a great job from a business perspective of globalizing the brand.
They got a good
deal. The NBA lined up with China.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you right now, if you took Tim Hardaway Jr.'s points prop, I guarantee you it's over. It's at 9. Hauser's at 14. That hit. Exhum's over.
I think these guys are going to score lots in the fourth quarter.
Well, it's the
It
fourth
was
quarter now.
49.5, 50,
Doug says
but now it's up
players
to
are
53,
incentivized to give their best
54.5.
every play. Doug, can you honestly sit there and watch? Doug, I respect you. I love you. I see you supporting us all the time. I'm not trying to single you out, but since you put that out there, can you tell me these players on the Celtics are giving their best?
No, you didn't see his first. This is his first comment. This is what he's talking about. He's saying it's not guaranteed money. It's not guaranteed money. They're incentivized. That's what you.
No,
but here's the problem.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Once you out of the box, how do you put it back in? I mean, I'm with you, Mike. I say this. This would torpedo the league, but say like, okay, this is the cap. This is what you're making, and I don't care. It would torpedo it. They'd all quit. They'd be like, fuck you. I have enough money.
I stepped back from what I said about Doug, that I was going to criticize him for his challenge comment there, but I didn't see the earlier comment. So, Doug, we're so cool.
Here's Ramon with his encyclopedia.
NBC is still reported to be in the lead for the next major television contract with the NBA, expected to pay approximately $76 billion over 11 years, a 2.5 times increase over the last year. He says dear, but I'm assuming it's year. That should be a criminal offense, Ramon Scott.
Yeah.
Should be a criminal offense.
Is the NBA really that popular though? I don't know any data on like
people love it.
Number
2 sport.
I don't have the data in front of me, but yeah, I think it's pretty popular still.
It goes NFL. This is what I heard last.
I'm comparing it to like NFL. I'm comparing it to like college basketball. Maybe not that to that level, but MLB I think is probably at the bottom, and then NBA, NHL, MLB, NBA.
The NHL and the WNBA do compete for the bottom. That's what.
NHL is above WNBA. Don't even fucking.
NHL is a pretty goddamn.
Hockey is so like.
There's no way you go look at numbers. There's no way.
Which is horrible because even if you're a novice like me, or even I think it's more fun to watch than any of the fucking. The playoffs are great.
The playoffs have been incredible, dude.
Yeah,
incredible.
The NBA is the worldwide product. It is, but
yeah,
a lot of these other, the NHL is globalizing the brand. They have that Euro series where when the season first starts, they play multiple games internationally. But the problem is you see some of these guys. Who was it? Was it Stamkos back in the day when they had the FIFA of the NHL where he tore his ACL and missed the whole season? The NHL owners said, "Fuck this. We're not participating in this thing." So
risking hurting your talents, yeah.
Yeah, the NHL stepped back from that, but the NBA and I don't know.
You just gotta let them play. That's sports. Anything can happen,
We have the NHL World Cup here, or what is it called? The Final Four or the Elite Four or some bullshit like that. They've got an NHL contest coming up with the Four Nations tournament. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Four Nations tournament.
I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, that should be fun. Yeah, I mean, a lot of us in North America and whatnot too. We don't realize how fucking popular soccer is. Like it's fucking insane.
No, I think most of us are aware. However, the interest level in this country just doesn't exist. We understand that everybody in the world loves it, but when we have football, we have a multitude, a cornucopia of sports that other countries don't have. So they gravitate towards the one thing.
I get it, Guns. Like you are because you're a smart guy and all that. But like a lot of people are just wildly ignorant. Like I have to.
Point. Right.
I have to explain to people. Like people will tell me that like Tom Brady is like the biggest, worldwide sports star
around the world now.
I'm like, no,
global. It feels like that, but it ain't. Right.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
It's not.
It was Cristiano Ronaldo for like 10 years.
Yeah, they're living in their own little world at that point.
And Messi.
Soccer players in front of him. Like
Messi can go to a Publix.
But people that don't even know, you walk on the street and Mbappe, they don't know Mbappe. He's one of the biggest.
I don't even watch soccer games. I know all.
In fact, Mbappe is the best player in the world, I think, and people wouldn't know. People wouldn't. They wouldn't. But what the fuck is that? Is it a song by Hanson?
Right.
Dude, that was a good joke. That was a good joke.
That was a good joke.
if you guys think that Messi or Mbappe can walk around not like people not knowing who they are,
In the US,
in America.
no, in America they wouldn't know who the fuck they are. Guaranteed.
Messi can't go anywhere, dude. Messi gets mobbed
In Miami, which is very Hispanic area. Maybe they know that because it's a soft. But if he walked around the streets of like Milwaukee, no one fucking know who he is.
There's a video of him talking about him going into a Publix in Orlando, and nobody bothered him for an autograph. Nothing.
Who's this Mexican guy?
Press would be following him everywhere, and like people would literally.
People would be like, why are they following him? Who is the short tailed South American?
Not really in Orlando. If he was in Miami, I mean, I guess he is in Miami, but like there is ways to stay secluded in Miami.
Go to Dallas, go to
LA.
Anywhere. They wouldn't know who he is. Go to LA, they wouldn't know who he is.
New York and LA. If you want to get noticed, you go there.
What about David Beckham?
Yeah, they'd know him because when he came over,
If they know David Beckham, they know Lionel Messi. So that's like
not as fit.
No, I'm telling you, dude. Look it up. Him going like
this is the ignorant part. This is what Subhuman Gaucho was talking about. Other parts of the world, if Mbappe walked in, it'd be like, oh my god. Here, they'd walk in and they'd be like, what sport does he play? Basketball? Because he's black, obviously. You know what I mean? Like they wouldn't know. They wouldn't say it's soccer. Guarantee you, because they're ignorant. He's right.
Well, I guess it's the same with here. Like,
and David Beckham, just like Travis Kelce became popular, people didn't know football because of Taylor Swift. David Beckham became popular in America because of Victoria, because of the married to a Spice Girl. Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly how. Yeah. Then all of a sudden, on him. Before that, nobody cared.
Or the movie Bended by Beckham, like Keira Knightley was in the movie, and she was like, it had nothing to do with him.
No, he didn't need a Spice Girl. He needed a posh.
No. It's fine. But I think she was in Bend It with Beckham. Bend It like Beckham.
And he was a model-like guy too. He was
the poster boy for world football for fucking a decade.
Yeah, him and Brad Pitt won for the most fucking ass with their shirts off.
But I think he cashed more on his celebrity status than he did like playing soccer.
Brad Pitt.
Why do you have
was that David Beckham?
Barney's intro, Mike.
Have you been off stream?
Barney's intro.
You haven't seen the other ones.
He's like Kevin Spacey off stream. You know, you're watching a movie, hanging out, and all of a sudden you see. All right.
All of a sudden you got jerk this dude off. I don't understand what you mean by that.
There's a documentary on HBO. Go watch it. It's pretty. It tells you a lot about that guy. I'm not going to say the rest.
Yeah, Mike, you haven't been here. Dave has recently added subliminal messaging to his broadcast.
Oh, geez. I know you used to have the happy birthday thing.
No, these are better.
I purged that. I'm glad I haven't seen it. How about that?
No.
Oldie likes it, though. Oldie likes the subliminal messaging you're posting out there, Dave.
And then, the Brad Pitt one, that's Barney's intro. Barney loves that. He personally asked for that.
Barney's intro now it wasn't originally what I uploaded it for, but now Barney's intro is Brad Pitt with the shirt off.
I have a nephew that's obsessed with Mbappe, and when Dortmund knocked him out of the Champions League, I texted him as like, "Yeah, your boy fucking sucks dick."
You say that to your nephew?
Fuck PSG. Oh, yeah, I mean he's like 17 or something, whatever.
Oh yeah, that works.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not texting a 5-year-old like.
Well,
your boy sucks dick.
I don't think you're that type of guy, but you never know.
But yeah. I mean,
If your nephew's being a dickhead, then fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him.
I think we're gonna get these unders, this Tatum under twice and this Irving under. About the only good thing.
I should have smacked those unders. It was the same situation as the Boston.
That's what we said. We said we should take them because they're going to get blown out. I think
they would
Tatum
drop
didn't matter
like
way.
32, and then when I wanted to get in on it, it was like 29, 28, and I was like, I don't know about that. But
the other thing too is that like I don't think it mattered even if they didn't blow him out. Tatum wouldn't have got it anyway. He wasn't. I mean, he played the first quarter. He fucking balled out, and then he said, "That's all I got. I got one quarter."
Gafford's points before the game was 7.5. He gets 7 points and then he sits the rest of the game.
No, that's crazy.
Hell yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't touch that before game. I hit that live.
You got live, yeah. That's what I'm
NBA
saying,
game.
man.
I'll tell you boys what, I stopped paying attention in the second quarter. It's the best thing I did tonight.
Yeah.
I got the under.
I actually took
Holy shit,
Boston.
was there a
I
game
I
on?
took Dallas again. They're plus money in the fourth quarter because
My under
Boston's
actually-
gonna make a comeback here. I'm like, no, they're not. They're done. Dallas was still plus money to win the fourth quarter, so I went ahead and took that shit too.
My fucking under is only in play because of how poorly Boston has shot tonight. I don't even know if it's poorly they shot or just how bad they
There is a guy on the Celtics
I'm
called
telling
Nimius.
you, it's them just going. I'm gonna go win this in Boston. Fuck this game. I don't want to be here.
It just disgusts me, Guns, to see the way that these. I've said it so many times tonight. I'm tired of
Hell
saying
yeah.
it. I just can't
Listen to
believe
this, guys. Listen
I
to this.
can't believe it.
There's a guy in the game right now for the Celtics called Nimius Quetta, Queta. Didn't know he was on the team. Didn't know he went to Utah State. Didn't know.
You
It's
can't.
fucking.
You can't get a ring if you don't play in a game.
How dare you,
Now
as
he's
a
in
college
the game.
handicapper,
Now he
not
gets
know
in.
the roster of teams?
I
in
didn't
the,
know. I don't know that
West?
he's from Utah State. I'm sorry. Can't remember a lot of Utah State fucking players.
It's not ring, but they can't get.
Why? They were
recognized
elite
for the
this year. They did a
championship if
good
don't
job
play
in college.
in the game.
He graduated in like 2019 or something.
Yeah, get him in a game for a little bit. They have to play one playoff game to count on the official roster, and now he gets to count on the official roster.
Cool.
I'll get back to
Congratulations.
Doug.
That makes me feel good, actually. He gets a
Yeah.
ring.
I'll get
But-
back to Doug's comment about the reason why U.S. people don't care about soccer is because USA soccer sucks. I'm like, yeah, it's like because there's options in the fall.
Right.
There's so much you can do sports related, but in a lot of these countries, I mean, that's your competition is kicking a soccer ball. It's global, but the U.S. we play. We got football, which everybody cares about, especially in a lot of parts of this country. No, I can't imagine. I don't think that soccer is 20%, 10% popular in the U.S.
I don't know, but the
Oh,
MLS is
yeah.
where it used to be where Euro players came to die, and now it's they come to make money. Like
And even in the
Ibrahimovic.
southern states in baseball, you have fall ball in baseball. They'd rather do
It's
that.
just
than
not
play
part of
soccer.
our culture. And
Yeah.
other cultures,
Yeah.
there's academies that they send their kids to. We actually could do that with high schools and all, but they send their kid to an academy, a club team, and they play at that club, and that club happens to be.
Yeah.
Soccer
Right.
is as wide as soccer is Europeanly popular abroad. People don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Why would you?
It's pretty popular here, like where I live in the Mid-Atlantic area. Like it is.
Yeah, when I moved to Philly and I was coaching a hockey team down there, all the kids were playing hockey in the summer or soccer in the summertime, and I had to put a stop
Yeah.
to it. It was one of those things where I was like, "What do you mean we're not playing hockey in the summertime? What else are we doing?" And they were like, "Oh, we're playing soccer. We're all on a soccer team." Nope, shut that down and fucking moved forward. But nonetheless, all over the Mid-Atlantic, they love soccer. Crazy.
I mean, you have a different mentality when you go to like the southern side of the country. I was like, that is like grooming kids to be elite college football players. Like that is a hotbed of the talent from Georgia and just follow that belt all the way down.
So that's why, like in the deep South, you don't see like great
Oklahoma.
soccer players come up. But there was a guy. There was a guy that played. He shaved his head. He was from the South. He was from Texas or something. He played internationally.
Casey Donovan.
No,
Landon Donovan.
no, it wasn't Landon Donovan. I've met him. He's a prick. No, it's a guy.
Dempsey.
Dempsey. He was the guy that it was a star after Landon Donovan, and then it was Dempsey took over as like the stud.
Dempsey played at Fulham in the prep.
But he was from the South, is what I'm saying. There's not a lot of Southern. It's just because of what they play football.
Brad Friedel. He was a really good keeper. He was an American guy. He was a bit of a stalwart.
He was from Nacogdoches, Texas. That's East Texas. That's LJ's not here, but if you know Texas, that's like that's South Texas. That's like
North and south of the Alamo, Dave.
it's actually east.
Landon Donovan played for Everton for half a season.
Landon Donovan was a dude. He's a prick, though.
Yeah,
super prick.
Lost
Well,
it
the
there.
Brewers are on the comeback trail, boys. What do we got? 6-5. The Brewers trying to come back.
I'd like that. That'd be nice.
I had the over in that game. That was a good one. Over.
There was.
Overs in Brewer games is, I think it hits 60% of the time, so it works every time.
60.
Yeah. It's a good
Yeah,
stat.
I mean, soccer's not one of these sports that you like pick up in a short amount of time. You know, you
6-6.
6-6.
What?
At the
Yes.
bottom of the time, 6-6. Yes.
Hey, I did not bet the Brewers all season. I didn't bet them last season. They were the Screwers. The Blue Jays are now them. This is the first game I bet. Brewers money line today. First time in a year and season and a half.
This is my favorite thing about totals is like you can just enjoy the game.
Is it really 6-6
like
or someone get infected?
I had
it's
Brewers
6-6.
minus
It's 6-6.
one.
There's one out. No, wait. It's Brewers first and third, one out right now.
Wow. Yeah, I counted
Nice.
that bet as dead long time ago.
I thought so too. I stopped watching.
Will Smith up to bat.
It's
Wow.
it's the Reds on the road. It's the Reds on the road.
Where's he
They're like
get?
the White Sox anywhere.
That's the A's and the Twins games at extra innings too. That's 5-5.
I almost took the Twins when they were down. Not the first time, the second
Yeah,
time.
I did.
Whoa, Ian, my boy, Old E. 5 memberships, but you're the man.
Hey.
In the horn.
Oh yeah, OD.
Holy.
In the horn. You want a video? You want the hot dog video? You want the Brad Pitt? Here, man. This is for you. What do you want? What can we do for you?
OD's
Jail
the man.
the
You want to play? You want to play in this rugby game? This first rugby game? Take the under. Take the
Give him
under.
the Chinese kids, give him the fucking mumble cappers. Trifecta.
Dan endorsed under.
I've got
Guns,
some
did you
other.
end up taking Arizona?
I've got other plays in that game if people want them to. So
Guns, you ended up taking Arizona or what?
Yeah.
I have to change my buttons. I'm not gonna lie, they're getting old.
Hey, Guns, you ended up taking Arizona
Girl, let me take you out
What in the Giants game?
against the White Sox tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I didn't touch that game. I touched it yesterday, and I left it alone today. I didn't.
I mean, come on. Honestly, this is my first season capping. All I know is fade the White Sox. Can't believe nobody else is.
On the money line?
Well, no. What I've been doing is watching them, and whenever the White Sox are winning, then you get a really nice price. Take it live.
Wow, so betting the White Sox, you are the sharpest handicapper on the planet. You're 52-18 straight up this season.
No, against them. When the White Sox score a run, bet the other side.
Yeah, but like I said, when you that was your strategy. I say wait till after 5 innings because depending on who pitches, a lot of their pitchers like Fetty.
Why do I see 6-5 end of the ninth? I think they took it back.
What game?
I see ESPN says 6-5.
Scotty says he bunted a pop up to the pitcher.
Well, I know that, but it's someone's saying 6-6. I
Got
see
it,
6-5. Game over.
Yeah, what's 6-6, 6-5 now?
Holy
Yeah.
shit! It is over.
Yeah, it went over.
No.
Rens challenged and won.
What the fuck?
That's funny.
Take away the challenge flag from these managers.
And it's final in Dallas. Dallas smushes, and Tatum went under twice. Irving went under twice, and that's who they are. They're mushes. Who wants to go out and win? Who wants to go out and win in another city? Go to Dallas, go have fun, and then come back. No, they said no. They said no.
No, it's fun in
Fucking
Boston.
caught VAR in baseball.
Anyway,
Fucking
all right.
tell.
Final. Holy shit, Dallas won. They're celebrating. That's crazy. They won one game. They won one fucking game.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Great job, dude.
We're on the run. 3 more, boys. 3 more.
Oh,
They're fucking
boy.
running the streamers. And
What's
shit.
the line?
Oh,
What's the line? Is the
man.
line come out for next game already? Let's see.
I'm taking it tonight.
Take
gotta
the
be 7.
Celtics.
I would
6.5. Celtics
Celtics-
6.5.
I knew it. I said it. What, 6.5?
I see
Yeah.
7 and 7.5. Yeah, take the Celtics by double digits. It's over. It's over.
Celtics fuck.
You know what?
Shoot a game that's competitive. Everybody loses.
Does anyone? I'm gonna ask a couple questions. Does anyone have anything in
Guns,
the
yeah.
Oakland Twins game?
Yes.
What do you have?
Over.
Well, that's already happened.
Done. Cash.
So
Let's go.
So does anyone have any open bets that haven't cashed in Oakland, Minnesota, Pirates, Rockies?
I got Twins -1, so I'm still sweating.
All right, we'll stay to the end of that game and then we're out of here because the other games are halfway through and we're not going to sit here in.
It doesn't matter. Whatever.
We'll wait. We can wait.
It's your show. It's your show.
Big Scott 510 says Twins money line plus 340. Yeah, I got a full cocktail, a Twins bet, and a White Sox.
I'm sure we're gonna hang out afterwards, but
yeah.
Diamondbacks money line.
You mean to say fuck the chat? We can just hang
No.
out?
I'm like, this is what I'm like. This is the press. Here's what I've noticed. Well, I don't need to explain this, but I will. What I've noticed is on the chat's late night, unless it's
Big
college
thing
basketball
going on,
season.
game.
Like, I have no problem staying on and watching baseball, but oftentimes there's no live betting, so it's us just doing what we're doing backstage anyways. And I'm not trying to I don't need more hours and run hours and all that. So it's almost like 3 hours or 4 hours is a perfect show versus 6. You know,
sure. Right.
If we don't have bets that are going on, and by the way, the conversation devolves to fucking all sorts of bad things anyway. So it's better to do it all together.
We do get off topic if we're not focused on something.
Yeah. So we'll wait till the end of the Twins game. Hopefully, it doesn't go
mostly
18 innings.
politics and
titties. Things we don't want to talk about on live.
Barney, what the fuck? You just missed the stream.
Honest.
We're getting the hell out of here.
I don't care if we watch the
Aussie bets.
I'll watch it backstage with you boys. I don't care.
Yeah.
Right,
I'll tell you what I'm on, Barney. I'm on the over in the first NRL game and this first AFL game. I'm on the dog.
I'll give a sneak. Like if you want to go into wait, what?
Fremantle, Dave.
No. Yeah. I'm on Fremantle because I'm on the dog. I'm on Fremantle.
Yeah. Fremantle is the pick as well. Fremantle also like the over in that game. It's 165, I think, and a half. That game is played in a stadium that has a roof, so the weather isn't affected that stadium. So they usually close it if it rains. And in the football, Dave is we got an alignment in this one, which is the under 51.5. I think some people can get it under 52. That's West Tigers versus
Titans.
Gold Coast Titans.
Yep.
And I also like in that game anytime try scorers. There's 2 guys in this game that play really good in the wet. The reason being is they're super agile guys, and when it's wet, if you're defending and you miss, it's game over. Guys, usually in these games, people run through for tries. Not a lot of passing. It's all about the individuals when it's wet. And their names are Jaden Campbell. He plays for Gold Coast Titans. That's at plus 175, anytime try scorer, which is a touchdown, whatever you want to call it. And also there's another guy that plays for West Tigers. His name's Jareem Buller. He's at plus 130. I like him to get over for a try today as well.
Wow. Yeah, I can get Jaden Campbell 2-1.
What was the first one?
Let's go.
Jaden Campbell.
Jaden Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to slap that right now.
So, yeah, these guys are just amazing, like super agile, quick players. So when it's wet, that's an advantage for these guys because they can really just fucking whip past people, especially when it's slippery. If they make a misstep, it's over. Like the guy just gets through.
Let's go.
Twins walk it off.
But the total in this game is a good total for these wet games. Like I said, it's a bit trickier for them to run plays in these games. So it's really just a brutal matchup. They just run head to head at each other. And some of these quicker players might be able to take advantage of the conditions. So, there'll be a few tries, but it won't get near the point total, which is 51.5. I reckon it'll be more like a 18-12 game, I think, relatively close. But yeah, they're the Aussie plays. Dave picked Fremantle, which is a great pick as well. I like that because they're playing a younger Western Bulldogs team who have some rookies in their back line. They're coming up against a Fremantle side that have just been absolutely dominating the last couple of weeks. They are away, but there's no real advantage at this stadium. With these Melbourne stadiums, it's just that Fremantle are an interstate team from the other side of the country. So they have travel involved. But like I said, really strong team. They've admitted a player who isn't playing in form, so they've just added, someone to their team. Whereas the Western Bulldogs have got some guys coming back from injury, and they've also got a few key players out with injuries as well. So, I just like Fremantle in that game. If you just want to play one play, I'd go with Fremantle at the plus money. They're plus 100. So.
All right, I tailed your. Besides the other bets, I tailed your Jaden Campbell.
Yeah, I love it, man. Those were great.
Yeah, I like that one. Great.
I'm picking both of them. I took
that
the
should be a
Jermaine
video
Bula.
that you just put on your Twitter. Like that.
Well,
that breakdown was like, good no.
But like
there's going to be a premiere for someone's channel here pretty shortly. It's going to happen.
He needs his own fucking space to just be like, let's go, and then build from there. It's like great breakdown of international sports. You have a niche like market. So
I'll tell you what, it's fun. This is the thing. It's fun. It's fun to bet. It's exploitable in some spots, and it's fun to watch. And the other cool thing is, if you're a night owl, if you're a guy that says, "What else can I bet?" That's on the weekends. On the weekends, late at night, so you can be up late in America watching it. Anyway,
and the other thing is too, like your market is, obviously people are more into it over there. When you give me these bets, like some of the times we're getting way better prices on some of this shit.
Oh yeah, dude, I have a better under than he does by 2 points.
I was amazed by some of those numbers that I was getting too. Yeah.
No, anyways, and like you'd be surprised. Like I've given out plays before. Like I gave Cam I gave Coogee a play for any time try scorer, and he didn't hit that play. But I said to him, every time this guy plays now, I'm just going to be doubling up on it. The next game he hit, and he was paying like plus 360 for a try. Like he scores tries nearly every week. And there's another player who scored last night. He's a leading try scorer in the competition. He scored 11 tries this year, and you can get him regularly for plus 200, like plus 235, nearly every week. And it's like the books don't change. They just, because of his position. It's the reason why is because he plays like a forward role. He's not the last guy getting the pass on the wing. Those are the guys that are really short. And you're better off picking a guy that's in a bit closer, because chances are they're just going to blow through and score a try anyway. Like I watched this fucking Dave picks up on it. Like he's been watching it enough now that you can sort of notice the patterns. But when these guys score, like a guy scored last night, it was plus 600. Like he's a consistent scorer as well. But, it's just watching these games too. I just really love it. It's good sport to watch, and cap with people that don't know much about it, because you guys can use your knowledge of other sports to, find your angles. So that's why I like it as well.
I told you, Dave. I told you. I knew that fucking total was dead. It's 5-3 right now. It's a push. There's a guy on second with 1 out.
What are you talking about?
The Phillies and Orioles game.
The Phillies went up. We can win that one too. Let's get the fuck out of here. How about that? Let's start with. You want to start? Go ahead. You got to go pee. Go ahead. Start.
Guns Picks on Twitter, X, and all social media platforms that you can find on the planet. And you can follow at Guns Picks channel on YouTube. Daily plays in baseball currently, and then we're going to go transition into college football and NFL. It's going to be fun. So go check me out there. Peace, guys. Thanks for having me.
Dylan, what are you doing?
I am probably going to record an episode of the Fight Lounge tonight. We're going to talk about UFC Vegas 93 on Who Bangin' Sports. So make sure you tune into that.
Good segue. Subhuman Gaucho is going to be. We're going to have a thing on here that'll be. We have one for MMA Jeff. We have one for Dylan. We need to have a MMA intro for Gaucho, because he's doing things over on Mike's channel. So why don't you plug your show, which is not called First Punch?
Yeah. First and foremost, the Sports Money channel. Get over there and subscribe. We get enough. Maybe we do a late night MMA breakdown. Otherwise, checking my Twitter. But more than anything, Sports Money. Get over there and subscribe.
And you guys did a really good job of daisy chaining the segues, because speaking of Sports Money, we have the founding father of the Sports Money channel.
The Godfather.
Mike, tell us about Sports Money.
Boys, Big things happening. You already see pre-gaming, Dave. How about that? Dave, I had about 5 seconds to think of a name. I thought of one. I said pre-gaming is what we're doing and getting it done.
I love it.
You guys already know Saturday. Listen, nobody wins more than we do on Saturdays. You already know, Dave. The boys are a part of it. Dave, Subhuman Gaucho. Our guy Dan rolls in there. Dylon, I want to get Dylon in there this week and get some cash rolling around the horn. Appreciate all you guys coming out, watching, supporting. Make sure you give all these boys thumbs up, not just on the video, but their channels, right? Let's go. If you're not a member of Picks from Dave, get out there, subscribe, go out there and get and support my guy Dave. He does this for free for you guys to get paid. Get out there on Sports Money, subscribe, and I know everybody's coming up, so you guys are in the right spot for up and coming emerging cappers. Appreciate everybody rocking with us tonight, Dave. How about that?
I love it. And I'm Dave. I got a big fat fucking head, and I'm about to.
Your head's not so fat anymore.
No, I need to shave. Anyway, I'm out of here. What the fuck are we looking at me for? Good night, everyone. Best of luck. Bet those Aussie bets. The Aussie bets. The AFL game coming up. Take the Fremantle, whatever the fucks, and then in NRL, take the under and Jaden Campbell soupy dump.
Take Nakashami in ATP.
Yeah, Nakashami in tennis, and
Nakashima.
yeah. Take care.